Craig's, my old ones. I wanted to bring those too.
Why?
Because they've got the old label of 12-year.
I don't have the 12, but I have the normal old.
And then it goes to the old label of it. And
We
then
can still do it. I have the other, like the
Where?
old 12, or the old non-12.
Oh yeah, you do. That's just a small batch. Because they've got the old label of 12-year.
I don't have the 12, but I have the normal old.
And then it goes to the old label of it. And
We
then
can still do it.
about to.
I have the other, like the
Where?
old 12, or the old non-12.
Oh yeah, you do. That's just a small batch. Because they've got the old label of 12-year.
I don't have the 12, but I have the normal old.
And then it goes to the old label of it. And
We
then
can still do it.
about to.
I have the other, like the old 12, or the old non-12.
Oh yeah, you do. That's just a small batch. They've got the old label of 12-year.
I don't have the 12, but I have the normal old.
And then it goes to the old label of it. And
We
then
can still do it.
about to.
I have the other, like the old 12, or the old non-12.
Oh yeah, you do. That's just a small batch. Because they've got the old label of 12-year.
I don't have the 12, but I have the normal old.
And then it goes to the old label of it. And
We can
then
still do it.
about to.
I have the other, like the old 12, or the old non-12.
Oh yeah, you do. That's just a small batch.
Some audio problems.
They've got the old label of 12-year.
I don't have the 12, but I have the normal old.
And then it goes to the old label of it. And
We
then
can still do it.
about to.
I have the other, like the old 12, or the old non-12.
Oh yeah, you do. That's just a small batch. Because they've got the old label of 12-year.
I don't have the 12, but I have the normal old.
And then there's no input.
Tell me if it's better. There might be input because OBS is hearing it. You know what? Yeah, see how desktop audio is gone now?
Makes
I
more
bet
sense.
that's a lot better.
It was just picking up on our delay over and over.
I bet that's better. If it's not better, after DJ Beacon says loop to loop on the audio, let me know. Hey, okay. Hey, good thing I work in IT because this would be a disaster if it didn't.
No, it's still a disaster.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Imagine if it wasn't. All right, everybody. Let us know if the audio
Quality
takes
audio.
a super shit. Can hear you now, but need volume.
God
So
damn.
this is pretty normal. This would be normal volume right here. So if you can turn your stuff up, that would be perfect. Because I
Hey,
can't make it significantly better.
Guy Davis made it.
Dude, look at all the people that just made it.
Yeah.
22 already.
There's Jack of all
A
blades.
shit ton of people in here already.
Well, I had a good night. It was a good
Christopher
run without him.
Smith, cheers, guys. Sean's already leaving. Start the donation train. All right. So,
He out. Man,
welcome back. Why are your ears so red, dude? You hot? It's a little
Probably.
warm. You want to turn
Little
that thing off? It's on your
feels
side.
really good on the leg though.
All right.
It
We're
feels
the
good.
Bourbon Junkies.
We are.
Tonight, we live stream. Again.
Mm.
Listen, sometimes I gotta throw up a live stream without Sean.
Because he gets bored. No one's home.
Dude, I was so alone.
He's got nothing else to do.
I didn't talk to a person I knew in 8 days. I talked on the phone, but I didn't talk in person to a human being I knew for 8 days. You know how long that is? This is the most isolating 8 days of my life. I had headphones in for 8 days straight in California. Just walking the streets, dude.
Weren't you with someone from work?
No, I
Oh.
went by myself.
I thought like Ron or someone.
Nope,
went.
didn't know anybody.
Gotcha.
Yep, lonely as could be, dude. What is going on, everybody? Richie Z, Chad, Wallace, David, Robot Scott, DJ Beacon. Oh my gosh, I could do this all night probably. I could probably just read names
Just
all night
read
if you
names,
guys
yeah.
want.
I mean, you eventually will run out, I guess.
What's up? Chris from Bourbon Sane is in the chat.
Hey, your coin just got sent out today, along with a bunch of other people.
Yeah, if you ordered one, thank you.
Yeah, I think that was our last
Gone forever.
7, 8 that I just sent out today.
Gone forever.
That first run's gone.
Round one.
Round one. Yeah.
And the first round, as a bartender would call it.
So we've got these nice coins from I Whiskey She Wines. Go check them out. Very cool.
Yeah.
Seeing their challenge coins, the ceramics. I think our next run is going to be these.
The exact same design. We're actually just going to send those in and
Oh.
get 200 back and sell them under us, though.
The I Whiskey She Wines one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're like, these are ours now.
I could see that going well.
What if we put we just fuck them up a little, so nobody knows?
We just put our logo with their YouTube around it.
Yeah. See how many subs they get from it? They get all 5 subs.
All right.
All right. Well, welcome everybody for being here. Thank
Thanks.
you for being here, because that's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
ADHD Fishing said I'm here for the BJs. Got the right place in about 45 minutes, I guess you will. Linux
That's a low
Cat
side
is
guess.
here. Chris is here. Dude, Chris, what's up, man? I know you got some bottles for us. Do you know about these? Probably not. Sean doesn't know anything, dude. Chris got some bottles for us that I've wanted for a minute. Want to
You're
guess
a
them?
child. You want everything.
Yep. Want to guess them? I'm like my son playing Pokemon.
what
Every
High
Pokemon
West?
we see goes, I want that
What
one.
High West you got for you?
None.
Oh.
I have all the High West now. I don't need
Not
any
all of
more of the
them.
High West. I'm missing Valley Tan and like the Rocky Mountain 21.
There you
year.
go.
So if somebody wants to sell me a Rocky Mountain 21 year rye for not secondary, I'll buy it.
$5,000.
Bullet 12 rye.
Oh yeah.
Because I've wanted that forever.
Yeah.
It's like it was like $50 at Binny's.
Yeah. We just don't have it here. Yeah.
No, yeah, Chris has it
Yeah.
in Michigan.
What do you got?
And then JTS Brown, because Bill Binder always talks about how good
Oh, yeah.
it's just like cheap whiskey.
Yeah.
But all right.
Bill Bender. That beard.
Jack of all blades, who knows where the bourbon train is going, but let's be glad Sean and Dan aren't the conductors.
Holy shit.
Okay, you know
That
what?
seems wildly accurate.
What do you hate, fun? What?
Dan's just gonna be up there long pouring.
I'll long pour the shit out of the jizz. Dude, I need whiskey. I can't do this.
I know. I was gonna say.
I haven't drank it all in 2 days. This is the second day. So first what we're going to do is Samps. Some people sent us samples.
The line.
Linux Cat, yes, Sean sent
Probably.
out his coin. I put it in the envelope and wrote on it.
I was gonna say Dan put them all in the envelopes. I just sent them out today.
I do all the work. Sean just dropped them off
Oh
at
my
the thing.
god.
So,
He's in there.
start with samples first.
Samps.
I wish that someday I'll find out how to like timestamp these. So if you watch this super probably too long of a live stream afterwards, you can like click around to the parts you actually want to see. So we're gonna start with samples.
Samps.
Then we're gonna get into a conversation about the future of whiskey.
And what we think about it.
Yep.
So this is a little bit of a little book batch one.
So wait, I have to tell the story because somebody said Ari.
Yep.
R-E-D
Yep.
said to
With the coolest note also sent that too.
yeah, it's right here.
PhD.
Yeah,
If you can.
I'll just read you I'll read you how he started it off.
Ooh.
R-E-P PhD dash if you care.
I thought it was D too.
So he had mentioned sending us some Little Book 1 because we've never had it before. So what he did was in the black box,
Yep.
hot glued the cap on and
I,
sent us the whole bottle that he had left.
I spent the last 10 minutes getting the hot glue off the hat.
That's awesome.
The little note with some samples that he sent us are also just hot glued.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was
Yeah,
cool.
it's just
Okay.
hot glued, and then we got basically a grenade from him.
Yeah, it's like a poor man's Elijah Craig grenade.
Yeah.
It's
awesome.
Nathan Roos says Dan's pouring just means inflation for the rest of us. Listen, Buffalo Trace hired me to
Dude,
pour
Stokely
out.
loves that.
Yeah.
Kentucky Owl's now worth $400 a bottle.
Buffalo Trace hired me to pour out half a bottle of George C. Stagg on camera. Oh my gosh. It smells a lot better than I thought it was going to.
Like it smells way more like corny mellow.
I heard bad things about this. It
Smells
does smell
pretty
a
good.
little younger than I guess what I would have expected. Do you know anything about this one? Little Book 1.
I didn't even look it up because I didn't know. Ooh.
So
That tastes a lot more corny.
does it?
Mm-hmm.
It smells almost like younger. If you Google Little Book V1, you just get audiobooks. If you're wondering. Welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you everybody that bought coins. Sean just shipped out like what, 9 or 10 today or something?
8, I think.
8.
One went to Canada.
Yeah, one went to Canada, and shipping was an extra 50 cents.
Yeah.
That's
Thanks,
so
Canada.
funny. That's so funny. I can't believe I'm like it's going through customs. This thing is $14 for an envelope.
I didn't watch her put one non-machinable stamp on it. I just hope she
You didn't?
did it. I told her to do it.
Oh, she doesn't even care.
I watched her do
She's
one.
feeding them in the machine herself.
I put all the stamps on it, and she would just like, boom, boom. Thanks, lady.
Okay, so undisclosed mash bill. Blend of 4 straight whiskeys, 4-year-old bourbon, 13-year-old corn whiskey, approximately 6-year-old 100% malt whiskey, and 6-year-old high rye whiskey.
Just fucking
I
anything
don't
they
know.
had sitting around.
What did they leave out? Scotch and Irish. I think that's it. Everything else is in here. Oh
This smells a lot like more grain forward than like.
Jack of all blazes, what's everybody
batch two.
drinking? I'm having a warm-up glass of Buffalo Trace Single Barrel Select.
Not bad.
You just can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong. Sipping on Elmer T. Lee. DJ Beacon says.
There's like a nice cinnamon bomb sitting in the background too.
In here?
Yeah.
It's like corn cinnamon. That's what it smells like to me.
Yep.
Those two things, pretty in proof, like it's like very alcoholic.
And a hint of nut. But I think that might be the younger like notes kind of fooling me a little bit.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the best whiskey to hit your tongue in 2 days. Like for the first time. Like, I don't think I was ready. Oh, it's nutty on the back.
Like
I kinda
banana nut
that.
bread.
I kind of like that a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of like a banana nut bread.
That in version 2,
Wildly different.
drastically different.
Well, I mean, they threw the kitchen sink at this, and I think batch 2 is only like 3 things.
But the
And it's consistent. It's mostly rye. And
It's all
batch 2.
rye, right? Canadian
so.
rye,
We
Kentucky
always fuck
rye.
that up.
Yeah, it's rye. But the thing about that is, with it all, it's like well balanced. Weirdly,
I like the
For
palate a lot
how
more than
many
I like the nose.
I
The
like the
nose
palate.
really is kind of nope.
Jimmy the Kid says, "Not a fan of Little Book. Give me Booker's all damn day." He didn't say damn. I added it. Listen,
We know what you meant.
I didn't mean to put words in your mouth, and I'm really sorry if you don't swear. But, I don't know about Booker's. Mind you, I don't reach for Little Book a lot, but I don't reach for Booker's a lot.
I think we talked about that last time when we were talking about barrel proofs. Like Booker's started off our jam onto a lot of barrel proof stuff, and then we kind of lost it coming back to it. It was like they all kind of like are the same.
We did start with Booker's for sure. I like this. It is way too high of a proof to start your night.
I realized I made a mistake.
You had whiskey before we started, and I didn't. So like my mouth had
Even
had
still.
a pretzel, had some water,
Yeah.
and then had 50-some%.
I started with the Barrel O Dreams,
We got a nice store pick Woodford here. Well, how much? What's the proof on Little Book?
like 64%, I think.
Excuse me.
64.10.
How are you going to give me this first?
Hey, bro.
I haven't had shit else, dude. I didn't drink yesterday because I knew what was gonna happen today.
One day. I didn't drink yesterday. True story,
You
actually.
didn't drink beer even?
No.
Oh, you had to think, and it was close to a yes.
I almost fucked up. I was like, wait, did I drink yesterday? I drank just a little bit. Thanks, Mike. We'll come back to this real quick. But I drank for Game
Hurry
of
up.
Thrones. I had some.
You drank?
Yeah,
Oh, that
it was Sunday.
All right, touche.
Dumb.
My bad.
That's why I was like, we're currently working on something we're going to do for Super Chats.
No, we're not. What do you guys want us to do?
Know yet?
No, we're not. What do you want us to do?
I was going to kind of gently suggest that you guys should just let us know what other than drinking heavily.
I don't feel like this channel's a gentle thing. I don't feel like gently fits our scope of things here. All right, hold on real quick.
What's
I'm
skid?
super interested in that Woodford DO 00, I'm assuming, store pick, because their description on Facebook sounds good. I love char. It is not as charred as their description. You didn't read the description, did you?
No, I did not.
The description is like, good note, good note, good note, delicious, delicious, delicious.
Okay.
And then it's like, the finish is like, ultra char. And I'm like, it really wasn't. I'll have to go back, but I don't think it was.
So the last store pick I have of that, like it started off really good, and then it got like really weirdly sour. Like remember I had you over, and I was like, dude, you need to try this. There's something up with this. And you're like, what?
Your other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like, this tastes fine, and then you're like, whoa. It just something's up in the finish on that.
Dude, okay. Mike M. with a super chat. If you didn't see it, this one's for you, Sean. Sorry you missed the first one. I'm not. But
Okay. I still
Mike
thank you,
M.
sir.
on
You're a boss.
fucking fire with the super chat. What the fuck? You're just throwing us money, and it's fucking ridiculous. What?
And did nothing to deserve
what?
this.
Mash and Drum just dropping in to say hi.
Hey.
What's up, dude? We're trying to plan something with Mash and Drum
Yeah.
and Bourbon Scene
And I whiskey shoe
and I
wines.
Whiskey Shoe Wines. We're planning two things.
Yep.
Because I Whiskey Shoe Wines was planning a live stream with all of us.
Yep.
All four of our channels. Did you see it or something? You watched
I thought
it?
that. What?
It was in their live stream last night. Did you watch their live stream last night?
Did you tell me about it?
I don't know, maybe. But, so we're trying
Maybe
to
I'm just
plan that.
agreeing. I don't know. I really thought you told me about this.
So,
At my
what
live.
in the world. I'd love to drink heavily every time we got a super chat. I was toasted at the end of the last one.
I was encouraging you to drink.
I went inside.
Anytime I got on.
I warmed up 6 mini Cinnabons. I filled up, hold up the blue glass. I filled up that exact blue glass of water.
And
about that full.
And then I heard what happened.
I had one of those green monsters Sean has, and I walked up my stairs because I was going to go edit the video that came out Monday, because Sean's a slacker. And
you were in California and had the SD card.
You were supposed to come over, you didn't. That's all that matters.
I did come over.
I tripped over a chair in the dark with the 6 Cinnabons, the one monster in that blue thing. I got up. I took off my shirt because it was so wet. I dried my hair with my shirt. The monster was crushed and on the floor. Cinnabons, ate 4 of them, dude. Perfect.
Off the floor?
Nope, on the plate still. Hashtag no regrets, except my waistline.
Got it. Just trying to get their coin to stand up.
Dude.
Google reward points.
Ashton Drum says, enjoy all 139 proof of that guy. Is that, dude, it's so hot to start with. If I would have had, like, maybe eased into this a little bit, probably, I like it, though. I enjoy it. I heard people shit on this whiskey. Maybe because it's $100. I don't think, it's probably not $100, but.
64, 128? Yeah. The math works out.
Mike M says Google reward points.
Yeah, I saw
what
that.
Are Google reward points?
I'm gonna guess reward points for Google.
What the fuck are those?
I don't know.
They just give you your money back? Is that what that is?
No, he probably gets things for spending
through
shit. Google.
Oh, I hope you do.
Yeah.
Sipping on a BKW, what's that? Black Knight Witch's Cask.
What the hell's a BKW?
I know
it's
some
gonna be.
don't care
It's
for
always
it, but I'm
something like
enjoying it.
so stupidly easy, and we're just never there for it.
Morgan Downton says, watching with the wife, she wants y'all to bring out the cat. Listen, I don't have Demon Cat here.
Every time he says this, that door or the cat will be at the door in like 5 minutes.
I have a panther.
Last time I was like, "Hey, where's the cat?" I haven't seen it in 2 weeks. Just all of a sudden, right at the door.
We have an outdoor cat here, and mine is a panther. Sean's is the size of my ankle. I don't know. It's tiny.
She's a small cat.
It's tiny. Yours, mine, they're equally needy in drastically different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My cat doesn't claw through jeans like it's fucking paper tissue. Just.
All right. This is what I have left, and this is for Mike M in his super chat. It's just the fucking best, dude. That's why.
I'm gonna move this little fella. It started off good. Now my leg's on fire, and I can't take off my shirt because I'm also wearing red.
So.
God. It'll look like we tried to coordinate
top. Woo! I like that a lot, though.
130 proof.
I actually like that more than Booker's, that bottle, but I don't reach.
Because it doesn't finish nutty.
It does finish a little nutty. Jack of all Blaze says, Dan crawled up the stairs, slipped, fell on his face first into the Cinnabons, ate them, fell asleep on top of the stairs.
Yes.
I couldn't, because the whole thing was, I had to edit a video before Monday, and then I had to drive to Grand Rapids that night in like 3 hours.
You guys got him all drunk so he could go pick up his wife and child.
In 3 hours, I had to drive and go get them. And so I ate, because I hadn't eaten yet, which was the reason that I was intoxicated to the level at which I was.
Can you handle this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good now. Nothing's higher proof. Got a Hazard Stag or something?
It's actually Hazard Elijah Craig. It's 140.
Oh my gosh, man. Wait.
I don't know if my sniffers.
I think I missed something from Mash and Drum, because he
Jason
said it's one of the older bottles, the bottle of Wow.
What one?
Enjoy all 139 proof for that guy.
139.
Oh, C918 or C918. That's what they're talking about.
That's hot. Holy shit, that's hot.
Breckenridge. Oh, Breckenridge whiskey.
Oh.
I've had it once ever and I enjoyed it, but it was a very long time ago. Why are you pouring it like that?
How would you like me to pour it?
Do you want me to show you?
I don't want you to long pour this.
I'm not gonna pour it glass to glass. I feel like you never touch the tips.
Hey, bro.
Give me it.
I do this for a living. Okay?
Good. Perfect. Nailed it. You guys get it. Listen. Oh, this almost smells like a Midwinter Night's Dram.
I was gonna say it smells rye, but it smells like finished deep. It feels like
we don't know what it is.
Feels like a High West product.
Like Sean said, this is glued together, and it just this is the information we have in the sample. Sample. I know you don't have this.
Like a nice High West store pick.
It's not Midwinter Night's Dram. It could be now based on I know you don't have this. Probably a good idea that it's a store pick.
like not their American. Is it their American whiskey?
That's not Midwinter Night's Dream. It's getting weird. All right.
Well, it's not dark enough.
Dude, Ari just got here.
Hey, we're trying your sample right now, sir.
Well, I Whiskey She Wines is in here. What is going on, Sam or Bobby, or Sam and Bobby? Ari said, just got in. Why would you try the 120 to start? Because here's the problem. Sean had whiskey before we started and I didn't.
I
and
forgot.
then Sean opened that and poured us both that, and then I took a drink not even thinking like Booker's Little Brook, all that shit's like outrageously high proof.
Yeah.
And, you know, it burnt the shit out of my mouth. Not a big deal.
No regrets.
Oh my god.
I can't tell if it's like a finish thing. There's like a little bit of it's not quite grass.
I'm not in here.
There's like a
Oh shit. We're already behind, dude.
yeah.
It's because I thought I was scrolled all the way up and I wasn't.
You don't see that arrow that's with the down?
I didn't. I was
Okay.
focusing
Okay.
on reading.
Okay.
Reading's hard for someone. Mike, cheers. I got 1792 foolproof tonight. Is it a store pick? I've never had a foolproof non-store pick. I have a closed one, and I have like 3 open foolproof store picks, but I've never had the non-store pick foolproof.
I feel like we're spot on with this guess so far.
It's not Midwinter Night's Dream.
No.
You
I'm
think
saying,
it's High West though?
I think it's like a High West store pick of something.
It's like smells orangey.
Taste it,
Tastes orangey.
dude. It's almost like candy, and then it gets like really spicy.
DJ Beacon said, "What the fuck? A short pour? That was fucked up."
Dude, I don't know if there's gold in here. I can't.
That's a good point.
So like he sends us like a bunch of 4 grain or something. Like, oh, all right, cool. And then Dan just spilling that shit everywhere.
Ari said you don't have it on principle. I have no idea what the fuck that means. Do you? It smells orangey, man. It smells higher proof than the Parker's Heritage, though. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, it's literally like a
What in the fuck is
candy into like a white pepper.
that? What is that?
I don't
I
eat
know
it.
we don't have it because I know I've never had it. I've never had whiskey like
It's
this.
morphing a bit. I'm gonna let that air for a little while. That's interesting.
The finish is like if you soaked those orange candy slices coated in sugar in like vodka.
But like, no, I like the white pepper more. It smells like
saying
tang.
the dude. God, Expel says, have you tried the old Ezra 7-year barrel proof after opening? Yeah, we've had it several times now, and we both enjoy it a shit ton.
Actually, either Dan didn't chug it all like I told him to, or he filled it back up with something.
You
so-
would have not seen me ever again.
No.
Yeah, I would have chugged that, and
I was
literally alcohol poisoning
I was hoping.
would have taken me out.
Channel's gone, but I got a lot of whiskey out of it, so
Yeah, realistically.
almost worth it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Ricky's pregnant. She doesn't even
I
want this.
It's not the Parker's Heritage Curacao finish.
No.
Because the reason I know that is because it tastes like the proof is higher and it's way off profile.
Dude, Parker's Heritage is like 60%.
Nah.
55? Is that
Nah.
110? Check it. I can fucking see it from here. I can't read it from here.
55%.
Okay.
110.
Yeah.
This is
Okay, go fuck yourself.
probably higher than that.
I don't know about that.
I could be very wrong.
I think you're way wrong.
The bottle was open for 3 months. A little tip from Ari. When's the last time we had Curacao? I know how to say it correctly.
But we have that. So he said we
that's
wouldn't
true.
have it out of principle.
What's that mean? Dude, it smells so
Something we
orangey.
wouldn't.
It's
Something we
fucking-
wouldn't buy. You don't know us, sir.
We don't have it out of print. Oh, maybe it's flavored?
Could be.
That would make way more sense. I'm going to be honest. Also, this might be the coolest sample bottle known to man. We got this sample bottle, and that thing is badass.
I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. I still pick like a High West.
I'm
store
going to be
pick.
honest. I hate it. I just hate. I don't. Okay, let's put it this way. I only hate the palate. There's this weird off-putting flavor in the palate. It's almost mushy, moldy, mossy.
I'm just waiting for like to unfold this to a picture of Dave Chappelle, and it's just gonna be like, "Ha! Gotcha, bitch!"
He made it in his basement. We're both dead. Thanks for drinking, guys. Fuck, we should have looked before we drank it. Mother, man,
It's an actual picture.
I don't like that palette. Is it a picture for real? Oh, it's a picture of it. It's Templeton Rye barrel strength. Okay. Listen, I should have known when he said you don't have it on principle because I've said several times I refuse to buy their product.
Yep,
you know
did
what?
say that.
And it's because, fuck them.
Hey, bro, we said it was a rye, and we weren't fucking wrong.
Hey, we nailed that shit straight off the bat. Why is it so orangey, though?
Dude, it's...
Give me that piece of paper.
It's like candy.
Let me just see that.
You got one on us, sir.
All I wanted to see was Dan spill it and Sean make it. Oh, you got what you wanted.
Yeah.
57.2%. Oh my gosh, I'm literally the greatest of all time. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, give me the belt, some Aaron Rodgers Super Bowl shit right now.
Was not gonna fucking say that. I'm hoping he just fucking forgot.
What was I detected a 4 proof difference. Is that where I'm at? Like, that's where I'm at.
Lucky, is what you're saying. Just lucky. You forgot how hot that was. You're thinking of Promise of Hope. That
no,
is
I
like
wasn't.
Way
no, because I was still right. I was thinking.
You didn't think that was 110 though.
I was right though.
Okay.
No, I was thinking everything. It's like those pictures in which they show like the brain, and then at the end it's like explodes.
The Cosmos brain.
It's me. I'm the bottom picture though.
Yeah.
It's like when Sean smells whiskey, it's the dumb one at the top, and then when Dan smells whiskey, it's the explosion at the bottom. Damn. Ari, that's a good call out, man. Ari said, I remember you said it. You were very right.
Yeah. I forgot how much you.
It just pisses me off. Just some fake nonsense.
Just right out of principle.
Don't lie. I don't even like the Traverse City. I love Traverse City whiskey. That they source, but like I don't like.
You mean you like MGP?
Yeah, I like the whiskey they source.
Actually, that's Alberta, isn't it?
They're Rise Alberta. They're Bourbon's MGP, but. I don't like that they're assholes sometimes about the not saying if it's sourced to blah 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 blah.
You're kind of an asshole sometimes, though.
Very true.
So I don't know what you want from me here.
Nobody's disagreeing. I'm generally a nice person. I'll get along with everybody.
You want to try this again?
Yeah, we need to review that again because we never did it on a live stream or anything.
Is the cast strength? What's happening to you right now?
I want to know what that ballot flavor is.
The ballot flavor?
Gabby says, Pepper's watching the stream intently.
Good cat.
It's like, my dad.
Yeah, she
and
good
then
cat.
it's like that guy that I like way more than my dad. That's me.
She does not like you. I watched her hiss at you. I've never heard her hiss in her life.
Did you know Canadian whiskey can have up to 9.5% flavors and colors without putting it on the label? I have
9%? That seems really high.
Canadian whiskey's 9%.
Scotch is like 2%?
I don't know what Scotch is. I've heard that same exact thing before.
That seems insane.
I did know that,
high.
but I do forget that often.
That is 123 proof. Don't die.
Listen, everything that tonight has been high proof.
Going whole new glass, huh? Engraved, Glenn, too.
I don't know if you can even see it. Let's see if you can see it. I don't even know if you can see it.
Oh my god.
Can you see it? Probably not, dude. Let's put it up behind some whiskey behind it.
50-50 on that.
Listen, we actually have to buy more of these because we've gotten so many patrons lately.
Magnificent bastards, basically.
That's the Whiskey Tribes thing. We're probably getting sued now.
It's a live stream. It's not even.
Oh, we're getting sued. We're getting sued.
I didn't even think of that, yeah.
I mean, you are because I'm a humongous fan of them.
Yeah, okay.
I wore my shirt today.
Y'all are really cool, and really a lot of you signed up for Patreon.
You're all cool bastards.
A lot more than we anticipated, and we did not order enough Glens, so.
Yeah, we didn't. Well, when we ordered them, we had significantly less patrons. You know what we should do on our live streams? Is say who our new patrons are.
Oh,
I like that idea.
I do like that idea. You just come up with
Thanks, Dan. Oh, you're so smart, Dan. Oh,
we just had one this morning.
Ideas?
God, no.
Oh. How far back do you want to go?
Whew.
We're going to go to...
Ryan
Parker?
Yeah.
We're going to do... Oh my goodness, there's...
No, just start with Ari.
Oh yeah, okay.
Start with Ari.
Ari, new patron. These are all new patrons and we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Ari, Joshua, Expel, another Joshua, double Joshuas, different ones.
Now you're gonna throw the last name?
I don't know if they want last name.
That's fair.
You get all pissy about the last name thing, and you're gonna be like, you didn't say last names.
Oh, that's so
Ryan and Ryan, dude, 2 Ryans.
Yep.
Fuck, man. Scott, Patrick, Ryan, another Ryan. Ooh, Dude,
So-
if he sends us, if the third Ryan that I just said,
So you know what's also fun is the name that you won't say right now also just shows up at the end of our video. I mean,
shows up in the middle of our video.
the middle.
Oh, at the end
Yeah,
for the Patreon
yeah.
thing.
So
That I fucking made. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're very right. Wow.
so
okay.
you could just probably say the last name.
Ryan, Chris from Bourbon, Sane, Brad Woods, and Nathan Roos. Now here's the thing. A couple of you guys are really new, and we appreciate you. And a couple of you guys are really old, and we appreciate you. How about that, dude? I'm not an ageist.
God, this smells good.
I'm about to turn 30.
Oh my
Ooh,
God.
I might
That was
cry.
rough. That was, I think, the first time I've ever heard him say his real age.
I have tears in my eyes a little bit. This is gonna fuck me up. For real.
Dan is such a child
My
about
birthday
things
is
like
on
this.
Saturday? Sunday? It's the 18th. Whenever that is. Very soon.
Saturday, I think. Today's 14.
Ricky said to me, you were here for it yesterday.
Yeah.
My wife looked at me and said, your last week of being in your 20s, and it about crushed me. Like, I almost fell to my knees and asked God why. You know what I'm saying?
So, DM's pretty chill about most things in life.
Literally almost everything.
There are very few things other than his age that get him like this, and it really makes me laugh.
That smells good.
That smells amazing.
Oh, man. I need to get my mind off what I just said.
How old you are?
Yeah.
God, you
that
old
bothers
man.
me a lot.
You're gonna be 30 almost a half a year longer than me.
Dude. It's not even when it happened.
You're gonna be 40
It's
before
the fact
me.
that I'm no longer allowed to say 20 or
I'll still be getting
when I
ideas.
write my
really don't
age,
care.
it doesn't start with a 2. That's going to fuck me up bad. That's not good
I
for
told
me.
Gabby, so the other day I was in the store waiting in line to buy stuff.
Yeah.
Happy 40th to him.
I saw that. I wasn't even going to read it.
And,
DJ P can go fuck himself.
And I was like, holy shit, I definitely like, there's a skit, it's really old. It's Andy Samberg and Shia LaBeouf, and like they walk in, and Shia LaBeouf's wearing like a construction hat, and Andy Samberg's wearing this like ill-fitting suit, and he's like trying to buy like cases of beer. And I was like, holy shit, I was talking to this lady about like I have to go home and like mow my lawn and like homeowner problems, because we were waiting for like a machine was down or something. And I was like, I feel like a child making up excuse like why you shouldn't ID me. I'm way totally old here. She didn't though, she fell for it.
DJ Beacon said, cheers to all the new patrons. Yeah, cheers to all the new patrons.
Oh my god.
This is a single cask nation sample sent from Brett. Gentile.
You're never gonna get that name right.
You
You said Genitili the first time.
I say it different every time. Cask strength, 10 year, Rickhouse K, 6th floor, 123.6 degrees.
God, that is. So the other thing
really
we tried
good.
this next to was the Saffel.
Yeah.
That was like, whoo, that's
Okay,
good.
at the
So,
time.
coming off some Templeton
They're
High,
both turkey products.
how you feel about that?
They're both turkey products. The single cask nation, this is the wild turkey 10 year single barrel. The Saffel is a wild turkey product.
It's like blackberries and
This?
like a little bit of honey with some molasses and fucking everything
It's
I
weird
want in
how
life.
not nutty it is.
Not at all.
There's a lot of honey.
Neither is that Saffel.
No, that Saffel's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that Saffel. All right, let me try to catch up on this, dude.
And then we have to get into our topic.
Nathan Roos says, I didn't do it for the Glen. I did it for the content. Keep
Hey,
up
but the
the
Glens are
awesome
really
videos."
cool too.
Yeah, but it's like the fact that you're doing it for that reason is even cooler, though.
Yeah, like we
I
appreciate.
don't care
that.
what reason you do it for, but that's super fucking cool.
We
know what I'm
talked
saying?
about like when we were starting our Patreon, it was like we appreciate everything we're getting off it, but I feel like it should also be bought in like you're buying something too when you're supporting us.
I feel bad.
So yeah, like I trade off. You're helping us, but we also want to like give you some of our
Literally
stuff.
felt dirty making the Patreon and putting
Horrible.
it out. But then I
It's
remember
awkward.
the feeling, I was laying in bed, probably never forget this for the rest of my life, even though I'm almost dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
Almost
was
30.
laying in bed, and then it was like we made the
You gotta scroll
Patreon.
down, bub.
I know, dude. We're not to the bottom of these yet.
Oh, you're a
I made the
bug.
Patreon, and then like made it live one night, and then here's the this will be like I'll TLDR this, but
Yeah.
Sean and I were talking about a trip, like whether we can go to the one with the whiskey tribe or not. We'll go to one this
Yeah,
year. So
for sure.
we're talking about it, and like Sean and I were talking about like the financial aspect of saving money. Sean's going on like some crazy ass hunting trip that's going to cost $4 billion and shit like that. So we're talking about like us saving money and trying to put together money for it. And then it was like, what if we launch a Patreon, we might be able to go to events that we can't go to otherwise.
Yeah.
If we get any money, that money can just be moved towards like the channel, buying whiskey, going on trips.
Yep.
So we made that, and then we were laying in bed. Oh yes, we were, dude.
They weren't supposed to know that. that.
Yes, we were, and we're both single now. You want to hook up? So anyways, I was laying in bed, and Ricky's laying next to me, and I'm like on my phone, and I look, and like I get an alert on my phone, and it's like, you got a new Patreon. I'm like, holy shit, no fucking way. That's all I could think was like, no way in hell.
Get that for you.
Dude, it doesn't stay. This table is unstainable.
It's dripping through. It
So-
is taking the finish off.
We just refinished it. Needless to say, it was like the coolest feeling in the world. It was like, holy shit, somebody's like financially supporting the fact that we're making content. This is fucking mind blowing to me. So it means a fucking shit ton. Every time we get a new one, I'm still surprised, and you guys are the
I don't
best.
know why. I don't know why they're doing it.
Gosh, man. Let's see what we got.
Only 30, yeah. He looks 50.
I have a lot of gray hair. I always get she wants to scratch your ass twice and you're suddenly 37. It happens. That's what makes me so scared about turning 30. Because I feel like I was like 20 not very long ago. That's what fucks me up.
You're still 20.
Dan, do a drunk live stream on your 30th. My wife planned something. I don't know what it is.
I'll tell you, what we're doing is...
Yeah, Sean knows what it is. I don't know what it is. Asking for a friend says, yeah, blowout 39 because 40 sucks. I thought about maybe being... I told my
Dead
wife
by
what I
then?
wanted to do on my 30th birthday was sit in the darkest room I could find.
And cry.
And I told her, buy me one bottle of whiskey on secondary that I wouldn't buy otherwise. Put me in a nice chair in a dark room for the whole day. And I'll see if I can finish the bottle.
Oh, fuck.
That's what I asked for my birthday.
You want to try and die.
I'm going to cry myself to sleep several times while I'm drunk. That's where we're at.
Oh my gosh. You want something off secondary to cry yourself to sleep.
Yeah, yep.
W.O. Weller it is. Make us a real expensive cry.
At least it'll be a good one, though. I'll bathe in that shit. All right. Ryan Ellis says, glad I found y'all. Cheers. We're glad you found us. How about that? I'm not there yet, dude. I'm not there yet, bro.
I can see that
is a Buffalo
comment.
Trace. Mike, Saffel is a revival brand, kind of, from Wild Turkey. The Whiskey Baron series is from Wild
as
Turkey.
you say, there's another name for it. I couldn't think of it.
Whiskey Barons did Bond and Lillard, WB Saffel, and Old Rippy or Ripey or whatever.
It's Rippy.
I can't wait for the Glen and Coin combo.
The DJ Beacon.
Let's see.
I had some tears in my eyes. Yes, I do wear camo when I hunt.
Dude, that is a solid fucking comment.
You son of a bitch.
Does Sean need to wear camo? So the problem is it's not winter anymore. And
Yeah.
he's not going hunting in the
But I
winter.
am going hunting in December.
So now he looks like a mirror for the sun. And the deer are like, what's that glare?
I'll be hunting in December.
Yeah, but it won't be winter.
It's in Kansas.
Kansas doesn't even have real winter until February.
So when we'll be in Kansas, they had like, we know people that went there this last year. Their minivan got snowed in. They had to like dig it out because of how much
Holy
snow
shit.
happened like when they were hunting.
Really?
It like because it's flat as fuck out there. It just drifts.
Jeez, oh Pete, dude. Expel, if you don't get your coin by what's today, Tuesday?
Yeah.
If you don't get your coin by Friday, let me know.
For
I
sure.
got one back.
Unless he's the one that lives in Canada, then you should probably wait.
I got one coin back because I wrote the wrong zip code, so we resent that one out today, but I haven't gotten any other ones back. So.
Yeah, Dan just wrote his own zip code because
Well, they were also in Michigan, though. I think
Yeah.
I wrote Michigan. I wrote MI,
Yeah.
and then was so used to. You realize I wrote the
Oh, I know.
mine on 40 basically. So my hand was like, oh, Michigan 4864. You know what I'm saying?
You don't get those letters from like St. Jude's Children's Hospital that just gives you your address. Slap them babies on things.
Oh, that's cool. No, I don't have those.
I
That's
know.
I should get a stamp.
Yeah.
We should just get a PO box at some point.
I was thinking that today. I don't know how much they
Yeah, because
cost.
I'm just giving out my address. I have a child. Like I have to murder people.
I just give it out left and right.
Yeah, I know. But
I just randomly tweet it out to people. I don't even have Twitter.
Let's see. Well, I know I'm missing something. Trevor Wilson checking in. Hey, everyone. What is going on, Trevor? How you
Oh
doing?
my god, you were like a mile
No,
behind.
look it. There's the bottom one, you dumbass. Learn to read, dude. There's no blue arrow. Rare Breed 101, solid whiskey. Rare Breed 101 is not a real thing.
Yeah, wait.
So you
no.
mix two whiskeys. Wild Turkey 101.
Maybe that's his
Rare Breed.
blend. He's just blending them together.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
It can't be bad. They're both great.
Yeah, I love Rare Breed. If you can find anything that's LLG, which was the last thing that they just put out. Oh my god.
Brandon's in here. Brandon said, Sean doesn't need camo if he goes hunting in Antarctica. Exactly. Sean doesn't need camo if he's hunting in this building either. You know what I'm saying? DJ Beacon says, great challenge coin equals looks like pure gold stuff. Listen, it is actually real gold.
Yeah. These are 24 karat. You guys didn't know that?
They're 72 karat.
No, none that tops out at 24.
Does it?
Yeah.
Not anymore. We the Bourbon Junkies, dude, they made shit for us. Like, we talking periodic table shit.
Holy fuck.
Oh, fuck, dude! It's just surprised. Like, I get scared. You ever watch a horror movie? You go, why the fuck did you give us money, dude? Listen, the craziest part is...
We have nothing.
Motherfucker.
God damn it. We have nothing yet.
I'm about to start breaking Glens every time somebody sends us money, dude.
Oh, fuck, dude. We can't afford that. Just adopt.
We break a bottle every time somebody sends us money. And they have to be off this shelf.
Oh, wow.
Every time somebody sends us money, tonight, we drink 4 grand.
We'll get
Get your 4 grand glass out.
Holy fuck, dude. That's an... Okay.
This is one of Sean's... Is this your favorite whiskey you've ever had?
Probably.
Okay.
Don't.
I want a long pour so bad.
Dude,
I want a little more so bad.
the secondary price just jumped from when we bought it.
You got a little more than I did.
I was just going to even it out. Because we're going to die, I feel.
You don't have to drink the whole...
We'll sip on it. Secondary price of this bottle,
apples.
like, you know what sucks? We literally just did our live stream with iWhiskey She Wines, and we talked about this being one of our worth it secondary prices.
Oh, it used
They
to
went
be.
from like 400, and then all of a sudden it was like, hey, it's $700
I saw
now.
one go for 375, like not now, like a while back, right? And then I told Sean, you know what? Fuck it. Hold on.
Cheers to
Cheers,
Nathan.
man.
You
Nathan Bruce. That's why I love you guys. If you lived closer, I'd drink with you all the time. Keep on going. Nathan, if you ever come to the Tri-Cities, which there's nothing here, so you won't. But if you do,
worth.
let us know. We'll hang out.
Just lick that table.
I don't even blame you.
I just licked right there. That's weird.
I went in that. You did?
Mm-hmm.
Worst things have happened.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I would cap that. Oh.
That it's not worth $700.
It's not worth $700.
Motherfucker.
At
is it
$400, we literally brought that out, and I said, "That's a thinker." Like we've already talked about wanting to buy another one.
We'd split
when
one.
that one goes down.
We would-
just to
we
have,
would've split one
because it
probably.
is worth it.
iWhiskey She Wines is in the chat, and I don't think you
Oh,
were
hey,
here.
we
We're
pumped
using
up.
your sweet ass coins tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, at $700, that one hurt. You want to get in the topic of the night yet? All right.
Okay, well, we're gonna go through a whole bottle of 4 grain. This is I shouldn't have said that out loud.
Nope, I knew it.
Christopher
Cheers to you.
Schwitz says, "Drink." You know what? Just for you. Just only for you, though, not for anybody else.
Fuck's that good. Your couch good to sleep on tonight? All right, cool.
Yep. I got that big ass sectional, dude. You can
Yeah,
curl
yeah.
up in 6 corners.
Because I either get to walk home, which is about a 20-minute drive, or I just stay here.
All right.
I'm sure Gabby is already starfishing in the bed. Like, this is mine. We have a king size bed.
Wow, when you said starfishing, you took it one way. You meant it one
Oh,
way. I
yeah.
took it. She's DTF.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You
That's
know.
why I took it.
When I get to sleep alone in that bed, I do the exact same thing.
You got a king?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. King life, man. King is life. King. Listen, Queen was great.
Yeah.
We switched
and
to
then,
a king.
then- yeah. Have you ever, like, oh, you probably have. So you go back, you, like, visit someone,
yeah.
and then
You
you
sleep
sleep
in
on
a
a
queen?
queen, and you're just like, this
Ricky,
is fun.
dude, Ricky and I got in a queen the other night. I literally said, okay, you guys need to
DJ.
chill out for just a second.
All right, I'm sweating. I need to take this off.
Turn that off for real, because I'm sweating too, and I have shorts and
All
t-shirt
right,
on.
everyone's getting in
Ricky and I went somewhere, and there was
very loud.
queen, and we laid down. I go, is this a full? What? Can we not afford a queen? All right, let me catch up on chat, and we'll go into
damn.
DJ Beacon and yell at him for just a quick second. I can't see the Lot 40 CS on the shelf behind you. Where is it? Dude, pull her down. We haven't even talked about what the fuck we meant to talk about.
No, we haven't even got it because we
Doesn't
started with
even matter.
Samps.
There's a comma. Oh, Mike M said there's a comma. Yeah, rare breed, comma, 101
See?
equals solid whiskey. They do. Most of Wild Turkey stuff, in my opinion,
Pretty
equals
solid. Can't go
whiskey.
wrong.
I had 86 at a comedy club the other night.
How was it?
It was $11 for a pour. It was great.
You bought the whole bottle, huh?
It was, yeah, that's the thing. It was great, like $20 whiskey or whatever.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
fuck you, Bobby and Sam.
All right, hold on. We're gonna catch up here.
One chat's ahead of the
4G.
other, if you're wondering.
Asking for a friend. 4G is a real deal. Damn shame it's taken off like it did. It just did, like literally a few days ago.
CYPB was never worth it secondary at
CYPB
350 when that first hit. Never worth it. We bought it for 50 and I almost felt shamed.
CYPB, I felt really good about buying it for 50. But CYPB can take a seat.
No.
Just go sit down over there.
It's not even
The
close
whole
to
Weller
this.
line, except WLW, can go sit over there.
Most whiskeys I think that exist can take a seat to this.
Yeah. You got a lot more than me.
Yeah, I do.
Most of mine went on the table.
I know, I watched it. All right. How much of this $700 bottle you want to spill in this
It
table?
wasn't 7. I got it for 40.
Yeah.
I paid 40.
What a raffle.
You know, we'll keep it right there.
All right.
Hey, if we get to 700 in super chats, we'll just buy another one.
All right. So we've got
DJ
DJ
Beacon
Beacon.
for the 4 grain, and seeing Sean over on the other side. Cheers.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, we gotta do 2 drinks.
Mm-hmm. I just don't even hate it. Like, I can't be mad at it. It's just so good.
This is the thing.
Oh, fuck. That is an aggressive statement. I didn't even see their... I just saw the super chat come through.
Oh my gosh. Jack of all blades says every super chat you have to pour a little more 4 grain. So here's the deal. Eventually we'll die, right?
Morgan, that's a very true statement. There might be no way we're making it to 11. But you know what? We're troopers.
Give it a hell of a shot. I whiskey, she whines. I want to see a broken GTS.
That is aggressive. Let me tell you what.
If it was lower, I'd consider it. Because I'm going to spill half the rest of that anyways.
For sure. All right. Sam and
Cheers.
Bobby.
Sam and Bobby, you guys are the best. Though they're blowing up. If you haven't seen I Whiskey She Whines, if you haven't watched the channel, I'm sure
check
you
it out.
have because
Buy
they've
their
jumped.
coins.
They've jumped. I don't know, 200-300 subs in a
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks, maybe.
Yeah.
They are out there hitting up some collab live streams, doing it fucking
and
right.
We're collabing with them soon
Yeah,
again.
Those guys are awesome. Watched their live stream last night, and it was great. I actually fell asleep in my bed with it on my
The
chest.
amount of whiskey that was on that pretzel
So
that I
they're
just had to
probably better.
spit at you. You ever bit into something and expect it to be crunchy and then it just mushes into your mouth?
Dude,
Not amazing.
ADHD fishing. I don't want you to read this. I want to read it to you. Had to put the toddlers to bed. They don't respect the bourbon junkies. I have a toddler. I get it. Had to tell him a story about how it's okay to disrespect Sean, but Dan deserves better.
Motherfucker. I'm eventually going to meet you and we're going to be friends.
yeah, realistically. Oh my gosh. Andy Thomas says apparently Hart can take a seat. Dude.
I completely forgot that line.
I edited that video extremely intoxicated, as you guys know if you were here a few minutes ago.
He was eating floor Cinnabons.
I was
So.
eating floor cinema. I eat fucking garbage cinnamons at this point. I'm almost 30, dude. It's basically over. So
You're a
anyways,
trash panda.
that video, I think it, what was it, 14 and a half minutes?
I know,
I
because
felt
Dan
bad
always gives
about
me
it.
shit when I edit
I felt
videos.
bad. We
And
drank-
they're like 12 minutes-ish.
You know how many bottles we drank in that one video?
A lot.
1 or 2 of the bottles went to Patreon only content.
We drank all 3 of the 4 roses that we had.
We drank-
We didn't drink Yellow Label. That's the only
We drank-
rose we didn't drink.
No, we drank normal single barrel,
Yep.
store pick single barrel,
Yep.
small batch select.
All right, 4. Yeah.
And so
I forgot that we did.
I start
single
chopping it
barrel.
up, and then I'm like, okay, so realistically, the store pick single barrel that went to Patreon only content. Like some of it went
Yep.
to Patreon only stuff, and I'm like, if I chop this up more, it's just gonna get worse, realistically.
Yeah.
So I laughed 14 times every time I came across the Heart Can Take a Seat and the Captain Planet. And dude, you know how long it took me to find Captain Planet? 3 seconds
Yeah.
on YouTube. And I downloaded that clip and chopped that shit up immediately.
Yeah.
And I laughed when I watched that. So
Heart can take a fucking seat.
that was so funny.
All right. Are you about ready to get into the actual topic of tonight?
Gotta respect some men that make it happen for Michigan. I wasn't ignoring you. Yes. And also, yeah, dude, because in Michigan we almost die 6 months of the year.
Pretty much until
We're
like
basically,
today. I think
like-
we hit spring today.
Sean, no, hey, did you see what's supposed to be Saturday? 57 degrees in the middle of May. You know what Michigan can do? Go fuck itself. Mind you, I like parts of the state, but you get the idea.
I saw something the other day.
Dude,
It was like it was a meme. It was someone reading a book, and it was like reasons to live in Michigan, and the only thing wrote on it was family.
Yeah, that's why Ricky and I are here. Realistically, we could
Yeah.
live in like Colorado or North Carolina or somewhere cool. Kentucky now, because I need to be an alcoholic.
Yeah. No, you already are.
ADHD Fishing says Captain Dan it. Dude, we need like we were just talking about this before we started this. We need like a graphic designer because we have like 6 ideas for sure.
Yeah, and then we're like inept at that.
Yeah, I can graphic design to the extent of like
That shirt.
Like I made this shirt by myself.
4 hours.
That's the extent of it. Like I can't I want somebody to like cartoon us.
Yeah.
Like make you and I cartoons.
Yeah.
We can make cool shit out of those. You know
Like
what I'm saying?
what are those called when you go to like people draw
A caricature.
You? Yeah, caricature.
Oh wow, that's the first time this has ever.
That you thought of something that I couldn't.
On this channel, there have been 177 videos now.
I think 130 something.
We did 20. We did 30 in a month because of the advent.
It was rough.
This is the first time I've ever known a word you didn't. Just able to start watching. Glad these go on for a couple hours or more.
Yeah.
Hey,
Joshua, gonna have to tonight.
Thank you for being a patron supporter, and thank you for being here.
Because it's literally taken us an hour to go through a couple stamps.
Are we through them?
I think so.
Nope, we're not, dude. I paid for these ones out of my pocket.
We can have these ones while we're talking though. And then I'll just.
That's a good idea. So I paid for. I'm gonna introduce these, then we'll get into the thing. I paid for. Sean and I got into an argument. Okay, if Sean Opperman is in here, he knows how these arguments happen.
Are you talking about me and you had an argument? Right.
Sean Opperman has been around for several of them.
Okay.
And he always goes, "Do you guys want a room?" And I go, "This is healthy. This is why we're still friends."
Yeah.
Because we just argue and then fucking move on.
We literally screamed at each other one time about taking the trash out when we were in college.
You should have seen when we used to play World of Warcraft.
It was rough.
That's not healthy.
No.
So anyway, Mike M, these shirts, the front seat shirts, I think are $20 on our Teespring, which is in the comment section of like every video we ever make. These normal Bourbon Junkie shirts, we make like $4 or something like that off each shirt, and then that money just goes into our account for
What's
like
funny is
traveling.
I
and
do
stuff.
have one of your shirts.
I printed that one myself actually. So anyways, Sean and I got into an argument the other night at our whiskey night about Willett Family Estate Bourbon. We've only had the rye. We've only had the 4-year rye actually.
Yeah, that's
specifically.
it.
We've both had pot still. I don't consider these real Willets, right?
So basically, we don't ever have access to buy those at a store.
No. We're
So
in Michigan.
this is whistle pick to the extreme that our entry level price to buy those bottles is just astronomical.
Yeah.
Like their bourbons are just go for an insane amount of money, and the ryes are not far off it. So yeah, we've only had a chance to get the 4-year rye, which was a secondary buy.
I won them in an auction. And I won 2, remember?
They bought them.
I mean, I paid for them, but I won 2.
Oh, that is an auction.
I won 2 for 150 shipped. So 75 each?
Roughly, yeah. I think they're like 55
75
or
each
60
shipped?
in the.
So they're like 45 or 50. They're 50 in the at the distillery.
There you go. I
So
thought it was
65
more.
shipped per. So I pay an extra 10. I don't know. I got a pretty good, what I consider a good deal. I
Yeah.
pay that again. We love them. Mark Redding said, "What's up, guys? My first live feed. This is awesome. You're awesome, man. How about that, dude?
Still no pretzel sponsorship? Dude, if I could get a hold of Better Made and be like, bro.
They're Michigan, right?
Yeah, they are.
Dude, get on our Insta, send them analytics, maybe pat them, and then tell them we need a sponsorship." Okay, Sean has never paid for a caricature because it's just a blank sheet of white paper. Okay, Morgan, listen to me, dude.
There's some pupils there.
That's on point, dude. That's on point. So here's the thing. Sean and I got into an argument about can Willett create a bourbon, a younger bourbon that's as good as their young rye.
Because their 5- and 6-year bourbons go for
$300 to
a lot.
$400 on secondary.
A lot.
$300 to $400 on secondary. Where's their rye? Their 4-year rye, young rye.
Yep.
Going for $80.
To which I said that, Buffalo Trace is that age.
Yep.
And
6 to 8.
You're paying like 25 for that.
Yeah. 30 tops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Sean and I got into an argument. Long story short,
How good could it be?
I said it was one of the things I was interested in because the prices with Willets don't seem to fluctuate a lot. They seem to stay pretty consistent.
People are always willing to pay that price, basically, for it.
Yeah. Linux Cat said, "We'll pick up 2 Willett Family Estate at Southern Whiskey Society in August. Never had before." So we had neither. And this is the issue. We got into an argument. So I went and I bought samples of Willett from a place that was, perfectly legal to buy samples of Willett. One of them happens to be a Willett Family Estate. So these are the Purple Neck Willets. This is a 6-year bourbon. It's 128.2 proof. Told Sean I drank all these the other day, by the way.
He did, and I believed him because I didn't watch his live stream.
I didn't drink either of these on live stream.
Oh.
I drank these alone because I was like, I can't wait.
I thought you said something about you chugging them on live stream. Or
I
something.
did say that.
Okay.
I didn't do it.
You
And
knew
then
I didn't watch it.
also got a Willett Family Estate 9-year, 118.8 proof. This 1 ounce is $32.
Super cheap.
Yep. Because these samples were based on secondary prices. So,
At that super legitimate place that he bought them.
yep. Yep, some stores sell stuff at secondary and they sell samples, which is really weird. But so I paid $71 for these 2 samples. These were not gifted. Yeah. So
They better be fucking mind blowing.
I've had them. We should take into consideration this is probably a really expensive bottle at the distillery. The 9-year probably is.
Okay.
It's probably a couple $100, I bet.
Okay.
I bet the 6-year at the distillery is like 80, something like that. So.
And Morgan, no, you didn't cross the line. It was funny.
Morgan, nobody's ever crossed the line making fun of Sean, ever.
No.
Not once.
As long as there's a good fun.
I've said worse shit to Sean. And he's probably said worse shit to me than you guys will ever think of.
Sure. Oh my god. We talked about how awful we were to each other, right? That's why we're still friends.
Yeah. No, I don't. Actually, we don't have like any assholes yet.
No.
We've had like a couple shitty comments, but like.
I mean, they were funny though.
Well, but I mean, like.
The one was trying to be mean, and like
Yeah,
we
we
talked
still
about it a couple
laughed.
times, and
We
it was
still
just
laughed.
like, oh my.
I still laugh.
You just can't be that dumb.
Yeah. It was on a Conor McGregor video. What the fuck do you expect? We made a proper 12 video. We expected some shit.
Yeah.
Is yours clean-ish?
Yeah. I just
We'll
double
save
down
our save our clean ones for the 9-year.
I dumped. What?
Do I have a clean one somewhere?
Right
This
there, I
here?
thought.
I just cleaned it.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's clean.
6-year.
Your expensive sample. You can long pour however the fuck you want, man.
6-year Willett Family Estate. I don't know how long it's been open, but it's been open. It's been in a sample bottle for about a
Wow,
week, but it's
that
been
has
pretty
a
full.
lot of spice in it.
Mike M.
What's the proof on that?
Y'all need Discord. All the cool whiskey tubers have one now. I have a feeling a lot of people have Discord.
Me too. Yeah.
I don't know much about Discord, which is weird, but I can learn about it.
Yeah, I know. I went through the live stream just to look at the comments.
I know that iWhiskey She Wants just made theirs.
Oh, that smells like a wet dog.
You said the worst shit. That's so funny.
Dan didn't even hear me.
I heard you. It didn't register until I read it, and then I read it, and I was like, "Holy shit! Yeah, I'm glad you read the comments in the last live stream." See, I heard you.
No, I said it smells like wet dog.
Oh,
hear
you
that?
did? Did you say that? I didn't hear that. So here's the thing. This is
Super
6
spicy, dude.
It does smell a little green, I will say. I'm willing to be very unbiased, even though I paid for these samples.
I don't want to say that.
Say
Like,
it, man. It smells. I think it smells. The first time I poured it, I thought the same thing. Wow, it smells a little young.
Like, it reminds me of that Templeton, where it's like, it's got that, like, almost greenish note up front.
Okay.
And but, like, this is way spicier in the back end than that.
I smelt this one. Is this like a 6-year rye?
Yeah.
As far as I
It's
know,
more
I didn't
it's
pay
more
for a
chocolatey
6-year
than
rye.
I think,
I
than,
think-
like, rye spiced.
I think the other thing is it's too cold. Like the grain forwardness, we have 4 years.
Yeah.
They aren't grain forward like that.
They're not.
So it's not a 6-year rye then. I hope
Hmm.
that WFE 6 is awful because I don't need a reason to buy more bourbon. I'm telling you this.
Wow. Okay, that's super chocolatey on the palate. Really hot.
Spicy cinnamon grass on the nose.
I think that comes through. I think the chocolate, wow. That is an amazingly long finish.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very bodied too, because it's sitting on my tongue and it still feels really oily.
Pretty intense.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's like I drank it and I thought that's intense. You know what
You
I mean?
add any water to it?
I've not added water to it.
Dear Lord, that is warm.
128.2 proof.
That
it does drink
drinks
hot.
so much hotter.
It does drink
than
hot.
Those are the exact same proof.
Are they?
Yeah, 128.2.
Yeah.
128.2.
Well, that's weird. That's probably a little book. He probably just sent me a little book.
What did you do with that dropper?
Jack of all blades. It's inside the box. Jack of all blades. If you want a funky rye, you need the Old Maysville Club Rye 100% malted rye. That's interesting. That's super interesting.
One of these we put water.
Santa Cruz and hello. I'm a bit late. Nah, you just dude.
We literally haven't even started with what we're going to talk about tonight.
Haven't talked about the future at all yet.
No, we had some samples backlogged.
We're only referencing the future of our relationship. So, the title was clickbait.
Yeah, I'll give that.
You put water in yours?
Yeah, I give that 3
Okay.
quick drops.
Don't drink it all. So I want to experience it with water
Oh.
without ruining mine.
Oh,
It smells hay. I'm getting hay on the nose, man. I'm gonna be honest. This
I thought it was a lot more chocolatey.
$300
Dude.
secondary price on the evaluation of this bottle on secondary, which is Willett Family Estate 6-year bourbon, was $300.
That smells like a spicy chocolate orange, or like maybe it's more lemon. Like it's really zesty.
Okay, it smells a lot better than water. Actually.
But like I don't have those two separate smells of being like kind of sweet and then really really spicy.
Sure. It smells
like like it's a little bit more of a cohesive of a
it
smell.
rounds it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it rounds it out. It takes some of the shininess away from it.
Oh, I got a lot better. Ooh,
Did it?
like way better.
Really? Okay.
Try that.
I'm gonna try this.
There's just a little bit left. Way better.
Is that the Woodford Derby edition? Nope. Actually, funny though, kind of look. It's a double oak store pick with a Barrel of Dreams sticker on it. It says if he picks it, they will come. It's from,
Solid ass fucking pick.
Yeah, it's one of the better. Like that store does some of the best barrel
That
picks in the
Novi?
state. Yeah.
Yeah.
Novi.
Shoot, I need to be calling them. They should have been having their Knob Creek
They
by
don't
now.
have it. I was just there. I
Okay.
just bought that one on my way back from Detroit. So what's that?
Forgot about
Saturday
that.
or something?
Yeah,
Friday?
shoot. Yeah, we need to get on them because they're like having a Knob Creek, Russell Reserve, an Eagle Raider pick. Dude, they've got so many picks coming. I think that's way better with a little bit of water. Like it's a completely different whiskey.
Whoa, that's good as shit with water in it.
It was 3 drops. I had probably had like a half an ounce. I put 4 in there. Perfect. Oh,
I got a lot more whiskey than you.
yeah,
do.
now you're fucking it. You're fucking it.
I don't think you're right, but
I'm always right.
No.
But hey, you can always add more water.
That's
You
true.
can't take
Can't
out
take it
water.
out. Santa Cruz,
Damn,
Richie
that's
Z
good.
said they're trying a few samples, but went off track a bit. Just a bit, man. We'd never go off track.
That's how we live our
We'd
lives.
never ever do it.
I figured we would do an hour of samples, which we're coming up on. So we need the.
Matt Bailey says, I don't know personally, but I've heard from multiple sources that say the same thing you're saying. Super
That-
funk.
For what?
Super funk.
Um,
I would
this?
assume that he's referencing the Willet stuff.
Yeah, it really is. It's not quite that like funky oak level of funk, but it definitely has a little bit of some funkiness to it in the nose. Definitely the palate.
Sepsi says, I'm going to Kentucky next month. I watch your videos. I now need to sell all my bodily fluids so I can afford all the bourbon. Hey, we've been there.
Who said that?
We used to donate plasma, Sipsy.
Sipsy Russell?
Sipsy Russell.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah. We used to donate plasma.
Yeah, still got the track marks.
I have 47 children walking around.
That's not what plasma
For
does.
sperm. Donations.
Plasma.
I did both.
Oh.
Imagine if there were, do you think if there were sperm?
But when you donate sperm, they don't put it in your butt.
You don't ask for it? I didn't ask for it, dude. Matt Bailey, I'm super late as well. You guys are good.
Don't worry about it.
You know what? Sit down, have a nice beverage, and relax.
That's good.
Bearded J, guys, try Häagen-Dazs Spirits Collection. That's the ice cream
Häagen-Dazs.
for you skinny people.
Häagen-Dazs.
I knew it was ice cream when I read it incorrectly. The bourbon, I think, is the weakest one, but still delicious. I haven't seen any,
Neither.
but I'm definitely willing to try ice cream.
Well, Maysville Club. What is that name? Oh, yeah. That was that rye that they sent
Oh,
us.
that was that
blind,
one?
That was that blind
Dude,
sample.
I forgot the name. That was weird shit.
Yeah.
That was weird.
I was like, I know that name. Because when it got sent to us, I was thinking it was Marysville. I was like, I used to live there. You want to pour that 9? Talk?
I can't believe
I gotta pee real
you're not going
quick.
to want to talk about anything else when we drink that night. I cannot believe how hot that is.
Yeah. It's rough.
If you go to Kentucky,
Well, who wanted the cat?
Morgan. Morgan's wife.
Okay, well, open the door for one hot second. You can. Okay, Panther.
Oh, the claws are in my back.
Here's Dan's.
And there's Sean's.
Here's Dan's Panther.
There's my panther, dude. That cat is about 47 pounds.
Oh, here you go, cat. Sorry, bud.
This is the best outdoor cat I've ever had.
Best cat you ever had.
Sean looks like he donated all of his plasma and started slanging his melanin. Thank God for people understanding our sense of humor. Seriously. All right. Ryan says definitely check out the Silver Dollar in KY for sure. So we went to the Silver Dollar and I expected everything to be insanely expensive, and some stuff was insanely expensive. It just was. But we bought a couple really expensive pours. One of my favorite whiskeys I've ever had, I had there, and it happened to be the High West 21-year Rocky Mountain Rye. Never seen it before in my life. They only had a 375 of it. I think I paid $40 for a pour of it. It was amazing, but super expensive. And then Sean and I bought some Eagle Rares.
We're talking about Kentucky?
Yeah. We bought some Eagle Rare store picks.
Amazing.
And damn it.
Someone's trying to make us die.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Hell.
Because Joseph Brazers, as I like to call him.
It's bright green.
Joseph Brazers says, shh, don't tell Sean. And unfortunately, there weren't enough comments to move it up off the screen.
Ooh.
We going back. We finna finish the bottle of 4 grand tonight, gents and ladies.
I don't. Cheers to you, Joseph.
Oh my gosh.
It never disappoints. Just an amazing gal right there. You want to pour that 9-year and then we can...
So much apple on that. Matt Bailey. Dan. Or did Sean leave? I can't tell if he's there trying to adjust my color.
Yeah, that's why I wore a really bright shirt.
Dude, it's so good. This is so... It makes me feel so happy because I roast Sean his whole life. And now we're here. Feels like we made it. How many glasses do you have?
1. I figured we'd share this.
4, 5. This is the 6th one. Okay, this just has water.
Are we just going to share this with you?
I know. The glass?
Yeah. Figured we just pour out whatever you want and share it. Or throw
Pour
it.
out?
Alright, throw. Okay.
It was a 1 ounce sample to begin with.
I guess
there's not a lot.
I was just going to clean that for you, so. Alright, thank you.
No.
I just want to.
Gabby said Sean's going to start tanning tomorrow. He fucking should.
I tried. But when I was
Sean gets more tan during the summer.
When I was mowing the lawn today, like, it was like, hey, bright, sunshiny sky all day, have some clouds.
Yeah.
As I'm finishing up, hey, sun.
DJ Beacon says the vampire.
Just
an FYI to all. You aren't late till 1:30 a.m. when the show starts to wind down. Joseph Brazers, not his real name. You get the job.
I love the person's writing that did this, by
Solid.
the way. Yeah.
Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you for the super chat. For real, coolest shit on the
Not gonna lie,
planet.
this smells pretty good. It still has some of that spice that the 6-year had,
Mike
but it's
Adams.
so much more tame.
Worth the money for the samples? Nope. Nope, not worth $71. I can buy some pretty good bottles of whiskey for $71. Now, the way I justified it with Sean is if I went to a bar and they had a Willet 9-year and I could get an 1.5 ounce pour realistically for $31 or whatever this 1 ounce was, I would have tried it. That's how I justified the price.
That's got some funk on the finish.
That's crazy, dude. I think that whiskey's nuts. I think it's so off profile from what you would expect. It's crazy.
I'm not crazy about it for the price that I know what it is.
I mean, but if you call it $100 to $200 bottle whiskey at the distillery or something like that, you know what I mean? Their intention was it was X amount.
I pay like Kentucky Owl price for that.
Okay. Have you tried the Jack Daniel's Heritage Single Barrel? I think we did a review on that, right? Or no? Did it not go out? Might have been a deleted
That
video.
might have. We've talked about it before. We shot a bunch of videos. We're trying to get ahead at one point in time.
Talked about this on the live
And
stream
then,
the other day.
yeah,
that
and
we
SD
probably lost 30 videos.
Yeah, it was a crippling amount. But it was like, oh, we don't have to shoot for a while. And then it was like, oh, we gotta shoot tomorrow because we have nothing to put out. All right, cool.
Ryan Ellis says they have a great wild turkey selection at Silver Dollar. Dude, they have a great everything selection.
Yeah.
Great
Their
heritage selection.
Eagle Rare store picks, I think, were the best dollar. For what you were getting to what you were spending. The Eagle Rare store picks were where it was at.
1,000%
They had really, really good store picks.
$11.
And yeah, they were like
11
10
to
to 15.
yeah.
And it was like, geez, this is amazing. And we were putting those samples next to
Cured Oak. Seasoned Oak?
We always get. I think it's seasoned oak.
I don't know.
Seasoned oak, Promise of Hope,
Yeah. Lost Profit.
Yeah, so very high dollar samples.
We paid a shit ton of money for other ones while drinking these. We bought the Eagle Rares to sip,
palate
to
cleansers is
drink,
what we thought.
and then we bought these really expensive ones to kind of gush over. You know what I'm saying? And we walked away with damn, those Eagle Rare ones were really good too.
Yeah, that's why I'm super excited for the Novi pick because we already like a lot of their picks and they're gonna do an Eagle Rare pick.
Wait, excuse me?
Yeah, we talked about this.
No.
Yeah, I did.
Not an Eagle
'Cause
Rare pick.
I said they're doing a Russell's, they're doing that knob, they're doing Eagle Rare.
No, you didn't tell me that.
I play it back.
I will go and sit. I will take a day off of work to get one.
Tonight, I said they're doing Eagle Rare. What did Gabby say?
Gabby said you were going to start tanning tomorrow. Did she say something else? Oh, wait, hold on. We got to see something else here. All I can say about Sean is me, myself, and Irene. Mic drop. I don't know what that means, dude. I don't know what that means,
It's
man.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I know that.
You've never seen it?
Oh, you look like Jim Carrey?
Yeah, a lot of people have
Not as
said
funny.
that.
Not as funny, though.
Okay. Okay.
Like, Gabby, Sean's probably going to start burning tomorrow. I fixed it. Because she said tanning?
Yeah.
She said accurate.
Alright,
Jimmy Dreamer poking my head in the middle of a movie. That's incredible. Thank you for stopping by. What? Damn it, dude.
I don't even know how I feel about this. I've asked for the last half an hour if we can get into our topic, and you just keep...
I know. I keep fucking it up, dude.
God damn it.
Oh, shit. Well, I saw a green thing pop up, which means somebody sent some money. But does he wake up after a sore night of... What did I... Dude, what am I missing here?
You've never seen Me, Myself, and Irene. You have to read it. Like, he's got split personalities.
Yeah.
And, like, his one... is it Renee Zellweger?
But does he wake up sore after a night of rubber toy action?
She goes
Is that
to
part of
town
it?
on
Okay.
him.
Okay. Oh,
in
really?
The movie. Yeah.
Dude, I haven't
and,
seen
like,
this in 20 years now.
Yeah, and he doesn't remember it because he wakes up as...
The other guy.
God, I can't remember the two names. I think it's like Roy.
I remember the personalities, not
I
anything
can't
else.
remember the
Okay.
two names that are in it, but he like wakes up to the other one and like she opens like the suitcase and it's in there and he's like, ugh. Finds out it's on him.
So who's not our friend anymore? Asking Gabby about the table from the last live stream. Hey, listen to me right now. You're off the team. We're a team. You're off the team if you ask Gabby about us ruining her table. All right? Do not remind her that Sean ruined her table. Don't do that to their relationship. You know what I'm saying? It was Mike M. All right, I can't even be mad.
Yeah.
Mike, you're still on the team, dude. You're still on the team. Oh, is it bad that I keep going back to the $40 Knob Creek 14-year picks? It is not.
No.
It is not.
Because
A lot
there's a
of
reason
people
you can't get this anymore. It's because so many people were getting those and they were like, holy shit, we want more of those. And we're like, hey, listen here, we don't have endless amounts of 14-year-old whiskey sitting around.
So, Gabby, before we get to Josh Hamilton,
Okay.
Gabby said it's forever a basement table now.
Yeah.
Does that mean everything's allowed? Are we free?
I don't know what she just
Are we
unleashed
free
with
and
that
clear?
comment.
Because I'll bring a bottle of long pour until I hit a glass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
She said it.
That's up to
She
her.
can clarify at this point. Otherwise, we're going to buy a table with the Patreon money to put at Sean's house.
all right.
Josh Hamilton, my first live stream, new to whiskey. Where did you say you got the Woodford store pick? I'm from Detroit, looking for stores with visiting. Josh,
Novi.
Novi Party Store.
Piccolos.
Piccolo's.
Wine Garden.
Oh, Piccolo's. Piccolo's has awesome Russell's Reserve store picks
Yep.
usually. Wine Garden.
Has a lot of everything that are good store picks.
What? There are like 5 or 6 down there, man. A&B has.
That's what I was trying to
has
think
a
of,
Detroit
A&B.
store. A&B Liquor. They have like 3. Any of them.
Yep.
There's lots of Detroit stores. When I go to Detroit, I go and shop around a little bit.
Try to hit a little loop. I
don't-
try to hit
Where's Rishi's?
Novi.
Where's Rishi's at? Rishi's
I
International.
thought that was Grand Rapids.
Is it Rishi's
I
International
thought
Beverage?
that's the one that Chris is close to.
Might be. I don't know. There's a lot of good stores. Hey, Josh Hamilton, thank you for stopping by. Thank
you, sir.
you. This is one
For
of our
you.
favorite whiskeys on the planet. Cheers.
I'm just waiting for you to hit that one time and just.
I'm trying very hard.
I feel like every whiskey's just gonna suck when we keep drinking that.
It is a hell of a drug. That whiskey is different than a lot of other whiskeys.
Jack of all blades. All right, we're skipping to that one. Drag the table outside, put a glass on it, stand on the roof with a bottle, mega long pour.
Listen, dude.
We can make that happen.
Stop
actually.
spoiling shit, dude. That's our future.
All right, we finally getting into this.
They're
fucking
talking
chat.
about Charlie and Hank. Sean, be more careful with the tables like Dan does. That's what ADH Fishing said.
There's not a finish on this table anymore
Okay.
for the amount of liquor that's
You
been
tried the
filled in.
9?
Yeah,
How'd you feel about it?
not worth the price tag.
Oh my gosh, dude. It smells like It smells like Nutella spread
Like
on almost burnt toast.
Like a $150 bottle? I can see that, but knowing what that's worth, I already had 2 out of it.
Smell it one more time.
Okay.
Nutella on almost burnt toast, dude. Oh, Dude, it's such an interesting.
It's got like a toasted marshmallow on it now.
It has like this bready, toasty, like warm caramel. Man, it's so good. I think that the 9 year is incredible.
You think it's worth the price tag?
It's definitely not worth the secondary price tag, but most things aren't, right? So that's why I feel like it's a little unfair. Like this is one of our favorites. We don't think this is worth secondary anymore.
Yeah, it was a stretch at 400.
Do you see what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
So it's hard to judge it like that.
Yeah.
But I think this is a hell of a
never
pour.
find it at, we're just never
I
gonna
would
show up at
I
Willet
would
and then
stand
be
in
like,
line to get a bottle of this. Let's
go.
put it that way.
All right.
At the distillery, I would stand in line to get a bottle.
All right.
Put it that way. The samples were not worth $71. All right.
We gotta
so
finally-
now
oh my
we're
God.
here to talk about something very important, which is the future of whiskey. Listen, isn't there a way? I think there's a way that I can
Don't try it now.
tag it. You know what I'm saying?
I think you have to go through and edit it. Like
No, you don't.
Not in editing. So you literally just in the comment section, you just if you put like a time,
Create highlight. Ah, shit. Okay, no,
it's gotta
there's
be done.
So there's this little thing. No. There's a button somewhere. We'll find it later.
All right.
You can click it and it creates a timestamp for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you can automatically
Yep.
find
There's
it.
a way to do it. Don't know
Gotcha.
how to do it. We'll figure it out someday.
No, it won't.
All right.
We'll Google it.
Does it state the age on those Knob Creek's single barrel picks? Nope, it does not. The store has to tell you. If the
Yep.
store doesn't know,
Then you don't know.
then nobody knows.
But I mean, for the longest time, all of them were like 12-year plus, and everyone wanted to advertise that, so they were gonna tell you. No one is advertising their 7-year store pick.
Here's what's interesting. Opperman's. I have some Opperman's Knob Creek store pick left. Single
Okay.
barrel. I don't know. It's been in the house forever. I just
Really?
found it the other day. Yeah.
Where's that at?
It's right there. See
Bring
it?
it-
See
bring
it
it.
in there?
Oh yeah.
I don't know how old it is, but it's definitely oaky. It's definitely not young. You know what I mean? So
It's probably something that was like wrote on there, like how they
on the
open
box,
boxes.
yeah, or the paper
Yep.
in front of it. Okay. So future of whiskey, realistically, future of bourbon, probably.
Our thoughts.
Where it's going, not where it's been, because that would be the past.
That would be the past. Yeah.
All right, kick her off.
Already
dude.
drunk. Perfect.
Yep.
So, I think going forward, well, actually, it's a pretty good segue because we're talking about age statements. I think they're gonna start going away faster and faster.
Hey, you just relax and you keep going, dude. Oh my.
Okay, bud, that was just on me. Like that was just a full send. Here, let me help you out. Not just use the paper towel that's right
I
next to
didn't
us.
know you had a paper towel.
There's a whole roll sitting right there.
All right. Keep going, dude. You're
So
doing a good
basically,
job.
one of the ones that started this off was like the Elijah Craig. Like forever and a day, I remember buying that at a 12-year age stated.
We're
bourbon.
talking years ago.
Yeah, and
3
then
years
it
ago? 3 years
and then it went to just small batch, and then they changed their whole label and we're like, hey, no, we're still pretty fancy. Don't worry, buy us. And I mean, even still, think about getting Elijah Craig store picks. The youngest one I can think of is like a 9-year. It was almost 10. It was like 9-year, 8-month, or something like
Okay.
that. But I really think they're going to move away from age statements first. You're going to see a lot of them dropping off.
That's already happening.
Yeah.
There
More and more
are
stuff.
rumors about McKenna.
Yeah, that
Elijah
was
Craig
one that
did
they've talked about losing their age statement on.
Who else? Nope. There was a dude. I'm so bummed. I'm not gonna remember this. There's a really big one that's doing it right now that I just read like today or yesterday. Fuck. I wish I could remember.
You guys made him drink too much 4-grain. He don't remember.
It was a good time. Though.
You need some member berries.
What was it? There's somebody
go.
that's removing. I mean, Eagle Rare.
Yeah, I mean, Eagle Rare still,
Kind of?
they've lost it around the neck.
Yeah.
And
Why'd
they
move
put
it
it
to
in the
back.
because I don't remember.
I don't know why they moved the age statement to the back.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Yeah, people. The future
Yeah,
of bourbon
bourbon
is
is
vodka.
vodka.
Except you were very wrong.
We'll get to
It
that.
might be rum or gin, but
Yeah.
it will not be vodka. Yeah, I do believe. I agree with you. I think the bigger part of the future, more importantly, I don't give a shit about the age statement. Genuinely, I don't care.
Not on everything. No, I care what it tastes like.
Yeah. Now, if your product gets shittier, here's the thing. So,
Okay, so just off that, I think so. Lack of age statements is going to be a thing.
Yeah.
From that, I think everything's going to be following that Stoli.
No.
price model.
Don't move on just yet.
Oh,
Because
you
imagine.
still got things on age statements?
Yeah, because imagine. So this is why I don't care very much. Booker's 30th.
Okay, are you going to jump to the bottom of what I got to
No,
talk
I'm
about?
staying
here?
at age statements.
Okay.
Right now. So imagine So Booker's 30th was
whole list.
supposed to be a 16, right? Only.
Mm-hmm.
Only a 16 year.
And it
So
tasted heinous.
in their world, they're like, oh, cool. Booker's 30 is 15 years old. We're
Yeah.
releasing it at 16.
Yeah.
Perfect. So here's the thing. As an age statement on the front of the bottle, that thing could have said 16 in big ass gold letters if
Yeah.
they wanted. They blended it with, and I'm not moving on to that, but
9.
they put 9 in it. I don't care if there's an age statement if it's good as shit. You know what I'm saying? I thought you were gonna click stop streaming. I'm like, that's aggressive, dude. What you looking for, bud? I'll help you out.
Where's the other live chat? Ah, yeah, click the window behind it. Because one's live and one's kind of lacking behind.
This one?
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
Not really. They're the same.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
I've been around before.
Yep. I just had this up so we could see that number. Right
Oh.
there. I don't care if it says 10 year. If you blending the 10 with the 8 makes it better.
Yeah, but
this is my point.
that's blended whiskey, though, at that point
But that's
in time.
okay. Everything that's age statement isn't single barrel.
McKenna.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
McKenna is, but not
I mean,
everything.
technically, Eagle Rare is.
No, it's
Technically,
not. Technically,
it
it's
is not, but it kind of is.
But
they
I
just
mean,
don't clean their line.
Elijah Craig used to be 12, and that's a blended
Yeah.
whiskey. I don't
They
care.
they only took the 12 off because they got caught years ago putting in younger barrels.
I didn't know this. Is
Yeah.
that true?
So they got caught putting in younger barrels in 12 year, and
That's
that's why they had to
hilarious.
take off the 12
That's
year age
really
standard.
funny. So my point is, I don't care if you put a 12 on the bottle. If you taking a 12 and an 8 makes the whiskey better.
Yeah,
All right, cool. You can remove these.
yeah. So from that, I think we're seeing like a lot more price hikes. Everything's moving in a drastic turn up right
$1,000,000,000%.
now.
A cajillion%.
Like I said, it's going on that Stoli price method. How much you guys pay for this? That much? Cool. How about like 5% more? All right, cool. How about like 10% more? And they're just gonna keep upcharging for stuff.
I don't even think it's that. I think you're right. At the price hike part, I think is right.
Okay.
Want to know how I think they're doing it? They look at secondary and they go, how much was that?
Yeah.
Wait, your Kentucky Owl's 150
Yeah.
200?
So that rolls right into the next thing I want to talk about. Literally, that secondary pricing I think is going to set a new norm for pricing.
Sure.
Because you have stuff like this that we're talking about that went, I mean, asinine. I'm really waiting for E.H. Taylor to start price hiking.
It is, so Buffalo Trace has done it before, or realistically, they did it with Weller this year. Antique
yeah.
107 is $50 now.
Yeah, it went from 27
Secondary was
to
60.
what was it, 49?
Yeah. So it went from 27 to 50 and secondary 60.
Yeah.
So they're 10 under 60.
Uh-huh.
Now, the problem is if I wasn't willing to pay 64 on secondary, not everybody, the issue with secondary is it's not everybody's willing to pay that. It's someone was willing to pay.
But we're in a huge boom of bourbon and whiskey, and I mean, people are not dumb. They know that the secondary market exists.
Buffalo Trace definitely isn't dumb.
And they know what people are paying for these bottles. They're seeing the demand for these bottles. They think, why are we selling these for $50, and they're trading for $100?
Yeah.
Why don't we just mark this up to like $85? People will still buy it because it's going to be under secondary. We're not going to have to change anything other than our price tag, and it'll still sell.
The issue is Kentucky Owl tried this. Kentucky Owl was one of the first distilleries to do this, right?
And it still sells.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, somewhat.
Kentucky Owl Batch 8 bourbon was $300 on a retail shelf.
Like a rough.
State minimum was $300. So the secondary market for like the early batches are like five-ish, 500. You can't price your shit secondary because that's not for everybody anymore.
It's not.
Weller Antique 107 in a store for 50, I will not buy. For 27, I would have bought it.
Right now, I might pick up one. I see
'Cause
one
you
at
don't have
$50, but I saw one at 60 and I passed on it. So that's too much.
Where?
When,
Saginaw?
No,
Midland?
when Seuss had one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I knew what one was for 60,
That's true.
and it had just changed to 50, and I
Yeah.
thought, nah.
So I have my problem is secondary market. A lot of people won't even consider secondary.
Yeah.
We don't consider secondary on 99% of the bottles on the planet.
We don't.
The problem is with the distillery didn't intend secondary prices usually. So Willet doesn't intend a 9-year to go for $1,000. They intend the 9-year to go for 100 or 200, whatever the distillery price is, right? The issue with the secondary market is people drive the price up. Now, if the distillery drives the price up, then what happens with Kentucky Ale will happen to everybody. You priced your bourbon at $300, now it sits on shelves.
Yep.
And you priced your batch 2 rye at $200. In the secondary market, you can get a batch 2 rye for $150 to $170 all day. If secondary is under retail, you're wrong. That's how this works.
I mean, okay, so Angel's Envy cash strength. We both
$200.
put that way up there for us, and that is same like getting on secondaries if you would in a store.
Yeah.
So
some things, but they started that. The first bottle of that was around 200.
Yeah.
Right. So they didn't up. Stoli's different. Stoli took Kentucky Ale from like the $100 bottle of bourbon to a $300 bottle of bourbon, but the bourbon didn't get better. It supposedly got worse. I haven't had batch 1 and 8, but supposedly it got worse.
So what was really good is we were kind of talking about this, and I said what happened. I looked at the craft brewery and like craft beer boom, say like 10 years ago. Like
a few years ago,
like where it was,
5
like 10 years ago is when it really started to pick up steam.
Okay.
Like that at that point in time, like there were stuff that people lined up around the blocks for. Even 5 years ago, thinking about KBS that people would lose their mind for, 120 minute, stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, craft breweries did everything. Like everyone had their, bourbon barrel stout, or everyone had their, high proof IPA, stuff like that. Anything to mimic something. I said that'll never happen in bourbon because no one has the ability to sit around and just wait on old barrels.
Well, so part of that is I can't remember which distillery, and I wish I knew a little bit more about it, but I know that Stoli is making like a theme park for bourbon and whiskey for their Kentucky Ale brand, but somebody else,
sign me up.
Is it Heaven Hill or Buffalo Trace? Like one of these big distilleries is investing like tens of millions of dollars in warehouses for aging storage. Mind you,
where are they getting all this?
They can make white whiskey.
Yeah,
Buffalo Trace can make white whiskey, right? Them in Heaven Hill, some of these places can pump out as much white whiskey as they can possibly want.
Yep.
The problem is, the hope there is, in 8 years, is it still as popular as it is today, or more?
Yeah.
Because if it's less popular, we got a shit ton.
Yeah, you make a beer in a season, and you work on trying to emulate something or really perfect a flavor on something, and you can really dump out a lot.
Yeah.
And just not give a shit. Yep. With bourbon, you're absolutely right.
It's years.
Hopefully, in maybe even 4 years, how young does this taste? All right, in 6 years, can we sell this and make something? And then, if you go too long, you say, well, okay, we waited 11 years. This tastes like horseshit. What are we going to do now?
It's kind of like Castle and Key with the master distiller. She just left.
I was going to say Marianne just left.
Yeah. And I know it's off topic, but maybe she left because she's like, fuck, this whiskey's 4 years old now. I don't think it's good. I don't think this turned out. She didn't say that. She said she left for other opportunities, but who the fuck knows?
It's tough. You're moving into a market that is pretty saturated by some very big forerunners, and if you're trying to throw out a 4-year-old product to compete in the market, it's going to be really, really rough.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, if you're waiting until 6 years to get your entry-level product out there, we do know that distilleries usually cover their overhead by either sourcing or doing other spirits.
I love if a distillery covers their overhead by sourcing. I'm in, dude.
Yeah.
Source whiskey's fucking great.
Yeah.
So the one thing we didn't talk about that Joshua, and I don't think it was on your list, but Joshua just mentioned is retailers charging secondary prices, already seeing it to an extent. That is like the worst part of the aftermath of
if just retail don't go for, if you're saying okay, like Buffalo Trace is going to go to bump their secondary, stores will start. That's another part. I forgot about that. Yeah, so like stores will do markups, and you don't even know.
Such a weird thing.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a whole other topic, but like knowing.
I didn't go there.
Knowing a store owner. We know a store owner and we hang out with him. We're friends with the store owner.
Yep.
Some of his bottles are I know of a bottle that's above secondary.
Yep.
Mind you, he didn't price it. Somebody else, the person that owns the franchise, priced it. But it's an unfortunate thing. From their perspective, you make a bunch of money. You're making an extra $100 on this bottle. Whereas if you or I didn't walk in the store, let's pretend you or I walked in the store, and our intention is buy every bottle of that you have and sell it for an extra $100 in secondary. Yeah. He lost $100 a bottle. The problem is they're getting it from I don't know if it's my issue with it. My thought process is, as not a store owner, as somebody who doesn't make
as
money
a consumer.
off of it,
yeah.
As a consumer who opens the bottle instead of selling it, I just want to buy it and drink it. So I don't want to pay secondary for it at a store because I want to consume it. If I can get this for $80 or I can get this for $700, right?
What bodily fluid you want?
It's one of those things. So for me, the secondary price at a store is a very unfortunate thing from a consumer standpoint, because unless I'm the consumer that's willing to just buy a bunch and sell it. If you're the asshole who got me kicked out of a group because he bought 8 Russell's Reserve 2002s and then sold them all for $900 when he got them all for like $300.
Dan was very happy about that.
Yeah, listen, it's just one of those things.
You stopped chat.
I stopped it?
Yeah. See how it's not rolling? When you click, it stops.
I really like how independent it is. Yeah. Okay. Skid McMarks, we're gonna get to the High West Compass Box thing in just a second here.
You want to catch up on chat real quick?
Secondary on Booker's 30th is already around $500, Richie says. So that's the thing. It is. Now here's the thing. There's a happy medium somewhere in here. If a store sells Booker's 30th for $250, they make an extra $50. Did they miss out on $150? Yes. There's a podcast. I think the podcast was with Bourbon Pursuit, I believe. But if the podcast, it was either Bourbon Pursuit or Dad's Drinking Bourbon. They did a podcast with the Lincoln County, the guy who owns Lincoln County Park, I think bourbon or whiskey or something. He said at one point in his podcast he has 150 store picks in the store at any given time. The thing he said, when I get allocated bottles, I give them, not necessarily give them, but I give the opportunity to buy them at retail to my normals, my regulars. And he goes, I don't make the money on that bottle. I make all my money on my store picks. Listen, if you're gonna give me every bottle for retail, I have more money for your store picks now.
Yeah.
If I don't have to pay
a premium.
If I don't have to pay $400 for Booker's 30th, and I can pay $200 for Booker's 30th, I have $200 now I could spend somewhere else.
I'm coming back to
on
that
something
store.
else.
Yeah.
So, if all the stores moved up in price, the gray market would drop big time. That's very true. At some point, people will stop drinking a bunch of whiskey.
Actually, fun little fact, I heard it on the radio the other morning. They talked about that in today's age, we drink 70% more alcohol than we did in like the 90s. It was something like 9.4 billion gallons of alcohol.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's mostly me.
Yeah, so needless to say, spirits has gone up a lot. A lot.
I know India's over there fucking shit up, so.
They are not fucking around on the amount. It's 1 billion people, though.
They're guzzling whiskey, dude.
1 billion people. We want to move on from there?
Yeah.
Okay. So the next thing they were talking about is single barrels. I think they're going to go away. We're done with that. No more single barrels. I think it'll move. Why are you gonna make it? You don't know how to drink. You don't know how to drink. Yeah. Dan doesn't know how to drink. So I think it's gonna go more towards a lot of blending. That was kind of like an overarching theme that we had through the night. That it isn't about whose juice you have, what it is. It's how well can someone blend it for you and make a product. And okay, Kat, you're very loud. Come here. Come on, Panther. Come on. Yep. Dan, let you in. Oh, yeah, you big cat. Yeah, Dan did die. But it's going to be how well can your master blender put together a product.
Dude, blended whiskey is the future. You want to take the cat outside?
I mean, I'm just giving some pats, getting him some love. He a big Black Panther. Here you go. If you didn't know, the movie Black Panther was based on that cat.
Yeah.
True story. Dan's still dying. I don't. Big marks. I just looked over at the perfect time. You guys are the prophets of the bourbon apocalypse.
Dude, truth.
No, I just don't think that a lot of companies were ready for the boom that is happening as fast as it is.
Even Buffalo Trace wasn't.
No,
Like,
I mean, so
one of the biggest companies in whiskey wasn't. So
as far as stuff that like we're talking about, like single barrel projects, they might get really limited. Age statements. What do you want? Because like I said, it's going away. They're gonna start blending stuff, and they're gonna start making stuff. Like look at OKI. Like that was the most legit blending you could do. That people were paying asinine amounts of money for a blended whiskey. I think that's the new wave of the future.
I think this is what somebody said earlier. Was it? I'm sorry, I can't remember. What somebody said earlier was Compass Box and High West. Mm-hmm. And you just mentioned some of it, but the idea that blend whiskey gives you more. People have kind of branched out to finishing for more options in bourbon, right? Because bourbon's so restricted. My throat is destroyed, by the way. That was, if you're wondering, that was Willet Family Estate 128 proof, and straight into my esophagus. It was destroyed.
That's dumb, wasn't it?
Yep. The thing that we were discussing was High West is one of those companies, and we'll see where it goes in the future because they were bought out. But
I'll come back to Joshua's comment here when he's done.
Before they bought out, I know that one of their master blenders actually left. But before they were bought out, their master blenders were some of the best in the game. Blended whiskey, I think, gives you the opportunity to do things that you can't do if they're single barrels all the time.
Yep.
If every bottle, now there are some incredible bottles of Eagle Rare, right? They exist. Store picks exist. Those are single barrels too. The problem with it is, like, you're going to get the variation with the Henry McKenna 10s. Like, one wins the San Francisco World Spirits. We have a really good one. We have a mediocre one. Like, they just bounce around. A master blender of a really good product, a really good master blender can make an incredible product consistently.
Look at Buffalo Trace.
I just, like, yeah.
How wildly different is a Buffalo Trace that you pick up anywhere, be it here, California, Florida, wherever you want to be.
Yeah.
Even. Pretty much always within the same couple, degrees of tasting.
So Ryan Elvis says Wild Turkey increased from 400 picks last year to 600 this year. Now, some distilleries have it figured out. Knob Creek has went from whatever they did last year to almost none this year.
Yeah.
So some people were ready.
Some people were not.
Buffalo Trace can't make enough Buffalo Trace to have it all over the country. Wild Turkey didn't have enough 8-year to make Long Branch and still put out normal rare breed. Yeah. Or 101 even. There are 101s with 12-year in them right now.
Yeah.
Because of that. Everybody wasn't ready.
That's why the LLG rare breed was supposed to be amazing, because it was like 12 and 15-year-old barrels. Which you don't see a lot anymore. But, so as Joshua said, you're right, single barrels will still stick around because they can sell them at a premium, but how much more are you willing to risk? So say it's almost like, right now you always pay a little bit more for store pick, because you are getting that risk of it being really good versus, the reward of it being very good versus the risk of a few more dollars. So if things become more and more tight towards what they're going to want to pick out to blend to have their normal, say Buffalo Trace as a good steady product, how much more of a premium are those single barrel store picks going to become? There's not a lot that I'm willing to pay a crazy amount more for than just buying the regular blended product of.
You saying like store picks?
Mm-hmm.
$10.
Yeah, that's pretty average.
5 to 10 is safe.
When you start getting above that, it's like, oh, man.
If a Russell single is like a normal Russell single red label, it's 50 or 50. Yeah. Let's call it 55. And then a store pick is 65.
Yeah.
I'll buy the store pick.
But if you start finding something that is supposed to
30?
be like 50, 55, and they're starting to be like
80?
85, 90, you're like, ooh.
Unless it's like this renowned thing.
Yeah.
If like a bunch of people are like, "Oh, that's so damn good," it's one per person, I'll consider it. It's not an automatic buy though.
Yeah.
You put a sticker on it, I'll go 15 instead of 10.
But that was only 10 more, wasn't it?
This was $64.99.
I think.
So is it 5 more?
No, I think regular is 55.
Okay.
So I think it's about 10. Safe.
Okay.
Safe.
Joshua said, Mr. Bill actually says there will be a glut in 5 years. There are more barrels and racks than there are people and cows in Kentucky right now.
So like here and then.
That's insane. That's outrageous. Joshua says, how hard is your job that what you do today won't matter for at least 4 years? Now, man, someday my throat's going to feel like a normal throat again.
It won't. Just
So,
chucking hot dicks down there.
so realistically, Joshua, to an extent, that's true. The problem is there are a lot of the, I'm only speaking for giant distilleries. The big distilleries have processes in place.
Yeah,
in which they're making the exact
mash,
same thing all the time.
Their distilled spirit is
Significantly more consistent.
super consistent. Yeah. To whereas their inconsistency comes out of barreling. There's more variance in where it's at in a rick house than what it's coming out of their still.
We got 2 questions actually about the same thing. Kyle Armstrong says, I love the regular Joseph Magnus. I've never gotten any note like that. Hopefully just a tainted bottle. Oh, no, somebody else asked a question about Joseph Magnus too then. Jack of all blades. What do you think of regular Joseph Magnus? Just tried a sample for the first time. Got horseradish on the nose and palate. Tainted sample bottle. Am I having a stroke? Probably had a stroke. But on top of that,
Good luck with that.
we're actually sending I Whiskey She Wines
I was going to say we're working on that.
a sample of it because I don't know if our bottle's tainted or if I loved it. I drank about half that bottle in a pretty short period of time.
Bobby has one that has like this much left, and he said he still loves it. And like ours,
It took about 2 months to go to the point where I won't drink it anymore. So I'm not sure.
If you go way, way back, you can find a video of me picking out Hancock's Reserve out of like, I think I told Dan 15, and he took me up on that offer, and I still found it.
Talked about this on the last one. I thought you picked Elmer T. Lee Tainted Elmer. Did you?
No,
pick
because I
Hancock?
told you the only one you couldn't
confusing
put
me.
in was the tainted one, because it had that same note for
Okay.
me.
All right.
And that's the exact same thing that it is for that Joseph Magnus with him. Like, he can pick it out so much harder than I can, because it like he really, really loved it, and it just moved to this like astringent flavor. So we're hoping that it's just our bottle and not a case of that the brandy finish, I guess.
Skip and Mark said, honestly, if you get a bunch of Buffalo Trace shooters, try them side by side, you'll get differences. He said super different. I don't know if it's just the shooter that vary a lot, but the variants sure quite a lot, even in the same pack. So
Plastic versus glass.
well,
there too.
so that's true. And remember the one day we had that Woodford shooter?
Yeah.
We hated that.
Yeah.
We poured that Woodford shooter, and I think I poured it for you, and you didn't know what
I
it
like
was.
Woodford.
I drank like some of it, and knew what it was. I was like, what's wrong with it? And then I poured that Woodford shooter for you, and you were like,
so
dude,
bad.
this is bad.
He told me, I was like, you can just throw that out, whatever that is. Yeah. Like, can I pour this on the ground? He was like, dude, it's Woodford. I was like, no, it's not. I know what that tastes like, and that is not it.
And that's like before, when you drank Woodford more often than you do now. Like, we've had bad shooters before of very blended products, and I don't know.
I think it's the plastic.
Yeah.
Like the bottle itself.
I haven't had the glass bottles very as much, like the actual fifth or
Plastic's
something.
not good for you. Being plastic. What?
ADHD Fishing says, tag me in, bro. Here's the thing. I will say this.
I'll give you Dan's address right now.
This Burreye was because of ADHD Fishing.
All right.
The son of Burreye.
Yeah.
I would not have the son of
I was
Burreye
going to say Burreye.
without ADHD Fishing. And I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite High West things I've had.
I think I used his box, too.
You did not use the one with the tape on it.
No. Yep. They said, replace
so
Sean, I'll do better.
That was so funny.
That was hilarious.
Jack of all blades, truth on plastic bottles of high proof liquor definitely taints the flavor. Glass all the way.
But Woodford's only 90.
So is Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, like.
I mean, that's high proof liquor compared to like.
That's true.
A vodka.
Yeah, like a 35 proof,
yeah,
like shooter of some flavored.
Most of that stuff, is really cheap and really low, like a 20%. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
High proof leaches from the plastic.
I agree.
I can't imagine that that's not true.
I mean, yeah, because you have surfactants and stuff in the
Of course.
the plastic.
Yeah. Surfactants. Yeah, I think I guess to wrap some of that
Southern
up.
burrito.
To wrap some of it up, I think blending is where it's going.
Yep.
Age statements are leaving.
Yep.
I think prices are. The one thing I want to talk about, we didn't talk about, was grab that Kentucky confiscator right there.
Oh, I was gonna end on something.
I'm gonna end on it.
I was gonna say what it's gonna end on is there's one company that saw this company. This coming.
Okay.
MGP. And it is gonna be whoever can get the good from MGP to blend into their stuff, and it's gonna be great.
It's almost gone. Did you know that?
MGP?
They're doing way less now.
You'll
Because
be
the
fine.
older stock is gone.
Yep.
So they're like.
Everyone's old stock's gone.
So, for example, I think.
That just means their prices are going up for people, which means we're gonna pay more.
Yeah.
Because it's not the price is never offset by companies; it's always offset by the consumers.
Most of the time.
So any MGP product that is older stock bottles that can't be blended to the same, flavor profile without those,
True.
that price is just going to go up.
Very true.
That's all it is.
So Kentucky all confiscated. The more I learn about it, the more it makes sense to me. Except the price. You reading the Breaking Bad comment?
Yeah, bro.
That's different plastic.
That's
dude.
because hydrofluoric acid
Obviously.
cuts through glass.
Hey, glass not plastic, dude.
And it's got to be Teflon.
Gosh.
Learn something.
Be a chemist, idiot. So, did you know MGP is allowing store picks?
Yeah, it's
now?
called Boone County.
No. It's called Blonde Bros, bro.
Yeah. Come on.
The thing about it is, they do their poorly marketed, their own things, right? The one with the train on the front, 80
Yep.
Sand or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that sounds right.
88 Sand, I don't know. It's got a train in the front.
Yep.
I know they do those. I didn't know they do store picks.
Be a chemist.
So here's the thing with the confiscated thing. The more I learn about the confiscated thing, the more interesting it becomes to me, because I did not realize the reason it's not age stated and the reason that it's not like you don't know the sources or anything are because it's blended together to make a whiskey that everybody will enjoy. It's supposed to be the least polarizing thing on the planet. From Stoli, from Kentucky Owl. So Stoli is trying to basically imprint the Kentucky Owl brand in everybody with that whiskey.
Okay.
Okay, the problem is you can't imprint $100 to $150 bottle in everybody.
We're trying.
Buffalo Trace is trying to do that with a $30 to $25 bottle.
Yeah.
And Buffalo Trace doesn't sell as much as Jack Daniels. Like, you're trying to make
That's 'cause of
fancy
India.
bourbon. Jack Daniels was in America though, not India.
Just top
No,
five.
India destroyed Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels was here. Jack Daniels was #1 here, remember?
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the problem is you put a giant price tag on it. Now let's pretend you're like, okay, we don't want the poor people, we want the rich people, right? So
Easy, Dan.
the thing about the thing about like, well, we just want a fancier product, like a higher price point. Well, Blanton's is 60 and everybody thinks that's fancy as shit. People who don't know bourbon think Blanton's is the best thing since fucking cow's milk. You know what I'm saying? It's just
It's barely badger milk.
nope. There are a lot of people. The people who can afford a $130 bottle of whiskey are buying a $1,000 bottle of whiskey rather than a $60 bottle of whiskey. See what I'm saying? There's no price point.
I like how that comment just literally skated over. You didn't even hear me.
What'd you say?
I looked at the camera and said, it's barely badger milk.
So the problem with it is it's in like a price point. It's not low enough to get to everybody, but it's not high enough to get to the rich people.
Yeah.
And Costco's selling 6-packs of it. You can literally buy it in a carry-out 6-pack. There are pictures I've
Costco ain't
seen
fucking around.
of it in a 6-pack for $100 a bottle. So $600 for a 6-pack.
Jesus.
It's fine. It's opened up and it's good and it's not offensive and it's really good, like $50.
Patrick
whiskey.
Fulmer, never heard more truer words. Jack Daniels does need the proof up because it used to be
Heritage is good.
like 86 back in the days.
Really?
Yeah.
Heritage is good.
It's
Though.
86 or 90. What's it now? I don't remember what it is now. But it's 80.
80.
I'm pretty sure it's 80 now.
80.
I think the old throwbacks were 86.
Simply says cow's milk makes me fart, so is Blanton's. Listen, dude.
Yeah,
Whatever gets you through the night.
We've said Blanton's is the basic bitch of bourbon 100 times. What's that?
I
What are you doing?
don't know, man. Sorry.
What's happening over there?
So. Now what, dude?
Comments, questions?
What do you guys want to talk about?
What do you guys want to talk about? I think that's all we had to talk about is the bourbon apocalypse that we think is coming, as someone had so adequately stated for us.
I think it's going to blended.
I do believe it's going to go to blended. I think everything.
Oh, lot 40. They removed their age statement for this year's release. It went from a 12 to an 11 to no age statement.
What do you want?
I'm glad you got that out because I wouldn't have thought about that until I looked. That's interesting.
We only got that out because someone asked for it.
Yep.
Just the bourbon, the Blanton Spurt is warm.
Somebody said, Joshua said, exactly. I can overpay for Blanton's at 70. I have no desire for paying 125 plus. Exactly. This is an overpaid bottle at 100 to 150 bucks. It's a good bottle of whiskey. It's a really good $50 bottle of whiskey. It's better at Blanton's at the same price.
People are paying like $250 for those when like they first hit market.
Yeah. Oh, more I think. Like right away, more I think. So Morgan said they're making it to 11 Eastern. Our only goal is to defeat Morgan's idea that we will not make it.
But look at CYPB. That's not supposed to go away. That's a yearly release that people are still paying through the nose for. And I haven't found anyone, not one review of anyone saying that it's going to be worth secondary pricing.
It won't be.
I don't, like, people were like, oh, it's not bad. It's pretty good. I don't hate that. That $300 good? Hell no.
No. People are selling it for 500.
Oh, yeah, it's boom.
Yeah.
It's like $550
Somebody
now.
said that earlier. Andrew Sproul, message retracted. Don't retract your message.
Because he said 69 people are watching,
Oh.
and then it dipped to 66, and now it says 70.
Dude, it's all over the place. Whenever you said it, we're going to trust that that's how many people you saw on your
People
computer.
keep tuning in, realizing I'm here, and then leaving. So,
Like, damn it.
damn it! Thought it was
They're
Dan.
like, wait, is this Sean guy? I can't see him, but I think
There's a shirt floating there.
Mayor Pingree or Tumbling Dice. Never had Tumbling Dice, but it'd be surprised if it beat Mayor Pingree. Could though. We've had things that beat Pingree.
It's pretty.
One thing.
Tumbling dice.
Boone County. You've not had it.
Trade's pretty high.
Yeah, but you haven't had it.
I have not
So you don't know which is better.
heard good things.
The
So.
answer is we don't know.
I don't know.
If you send us a sample, we'll put them next to each other. Kentucky All Rise 200 plus. That's the issue. Batch 3 is on its way. Batch 9 bourbon is being made by Mr. Dixon right now.
Is Michigan getting Weller full? Yeah, 2 bottles.
Nuh-uh. Oh, I thought you were being serious. Like 2? That means we ain't even seeing a half of one. I just want to see an ounce of one.
Yeah. MSRP, I bet it is going to be around
50.
70.
I bet 50.
I bet 70.
Eventually one has to
You
hold-
think they're going to put foolproof Weller for the same price as Antique?
It's supposed to be special reserve. Like it is supposed to be special reserve uncut. So the idea of special reserve being 20 to 30.
60.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 60
All right.
then. I bet it'll be 60 secondary. Holy
1,000.
shit! First week.
1,000. First bottle,
Um,
$1,000.
No, I won't go
Yeah.
that high.
Yes, it
I
will.
would bet 600.
The first bottle.
go 10x.
Don't talk first week. First bottle.
Oh,
First bottle on secondary, $1 grand.
no way.
Yeah.
No way. It will. Like I said, I bet it goes for 60.
1 month after release, 325. No,
I bet it'll set around
400?
350.
350.
It'll be George T. Stagg. How about that? People will trade with that.
Eventually, one has to hope people stop. What the fuck? Eventually, one has to hope people start drinking the bourbon they're stockpiling. Very true.
Yeah, because I've never seen more bottles of 4 grain hit the secondary as soon as it hit $700. Drank it.
Get Sean the bourbon camo shirt and he would disappear. Dude, the bourbon camo shirt's just white for Sean. Hey. Joshua says the background's white.
fuck.
He needs no camo.
Yeah.
Is there anything worth paying secondary for with the ridiculous prices? Eric, our last live stream, which was 2 weeks ago because I was gone last week.
With iWhiskey She Wines.
Yep. We discussed what we thought was worth secondary. There were a couple bottles that were...
This was not $700 2 weeks ago.
We didn't put that in the video anyways.
Yeah, we did.
No, we did not put $4 grand in the video.
Which
I didn't
were
bring $4 grand
secondary?
to your house.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
You want to bet?
Yes.
I brought straight rye to your house. Do you want to bet? Still?
About $4 grand.
I'll bet you. I lost the last
No,
bet. I'll bet you whatever I lost last time.
It was a $60 pot.
$50 bet. Don't up the last bet. You know what I'm saying?
You check.
All right.
I guarantee you did though, because we talked about. I literally.
Then if you guarantee me,
today,
bet me. If you guarantee me, bet me right now.
Bet you an Arnold Palmer.
Okay. I'll bet you an Arnold Palmer. I'll bet you an energy drink.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Someone go find that clip for me real
Is there
quick.
anything worth? Okay, so the things we decided we thought like a TLDR, will it for your family estate rye?
Yep.
You said straight rye was one of them.
God, I don't even remember.
Angels
We brought like 12
There were a
bottles out.
shit ton, man. Boone County normal 12 year, stuff like that. A lot of stuff on secondary. Like if you can't get Old Forester 1920 in person, Old Forester 1920.
Just do some skip around here real
At
quick.
least turn the volume down.
Yeah, it's
Jack of all blades says, Bourbon Junkies, you need to get Boone County bourbon for your woman. I think you mean women. Enough bourbon for it to be shelf stable. It's supposed to be pretty damn good. Excuse me. Apparently I have the hiccups. We had it last whiskey night. One of our buddies brought it. We didn't have another bourbon cream to compare it to, but it was really good.
God, you monster. I forgot you were stacking shit.
Linux Cat posted a link in here, and it makes me feel scared to click it.
It's just.
How do I wish I could post that. Like, I wish I could show the
My
stream
only
that.
energy drink, not a big deal.
I know you do.
Sean, take that bet. Oh, fuck. He's really saying that you guys said it.
Let's see. The bourbon camouflage, if you didn't click the link from Linux Cat, it's pretty funny.
God, I thought we talked about 4 grain being worth it, but I can't find it real quick searching through there.
We talked about it in the video that we made with it.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Well.
Chatster 311 here in Seattle. Will it for your
It
ride?
was straight
It's
right.
very-
Yeah, I've got nothing to do tomorrow. I will very poorly put together us saying
It's not even the same background. It's us in Florida or some shit.
you're gonna see the worst Photoshop you've ever seen in your life.
Actually this Sean Opperman had an idea that we would do like a bourbon cream
off.
whiskey war basically.
Yeah.
But the only thing I have Buffalo Trace in the house. That's the only bourbon cream we have. So Boone County bourbon cream doesn't come to Michigan either. So.
No, but Brandon has some.
Guy Davis said, make a spreadsheet of the bet states, subject who won what amount bet. We've been
Dude,
betting for
holy
7,000 years. Dude. We got a bet at the end of this year in which he has to take steroids to hit now. And I believe it's an $80 bet.
Yeah, it is.
$80 bottle of whiskey. I owe Sean a $50 bottle of whiskey right now. He owes me 1 energy drink, and then he's going to owe me an $80 bottle of whiskey. So technically you owe me a $30 bottle of whiskey.
Do you still owe me $50?
Buffalo Trace it is. Yeah.
I
don't know.
I thought we shirt up on that with somehow.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe we do need a spreadsheet. I have no idea.
Wow, we live a very interesting life. Forget about a $50 bottle. I thought we were shirt up on that.
That's because every time we see a $100 bottle, we're like, that's not bad. Oh, you want blood oath? How much? 100? Why not? I mean, we'll try it. If you had a choice between getting a WL
That one. Don't need to hear the rest.
Yeah, or 2 Weller Full Proofs, what would you choose?
WL Weather.
Okay, listen. Weller Full Proof cannot be very good.
Time out. I will take 2 if I can get them right now and be the first guy to sell one for $1,000. Because
yeah.
I'm going to get a WL Weather too.
You trade the first one for the WLW, easy,
Yep.
immediately. And then you trade the second one for an Eagle Rare, 17. And then you just live your life in a
Like
happy
2018,
place.
yeah.
Bourbon Junkies, you guys ever do dusty bourbons like the 60s, 70s decanters from Turkey and Bean? We have a new patron who happens to be,
A baller.
apparently, have connections, I guess the word would be.
He knows people.
Sir Ryan is what we'll call
I have
him.
a
Is
pretzel
sending us some
in my
samples.
teeth.
He asked if we'd ever had wild turkey dusties, and we haven't.
Nah.
We've never had a real dusty ever. Period.
No.
No. So if he sends us dusties, asked him to send them blind with a key. So we might do a whiskey war with those, if that's what's happening. WLW is a sure thing, fantastic stuff. Yeah, that's the thing, man.
More out.
What's that? barrel proofs. I just don't like barrel proof as much as I like non-barrel proof. Most of the time, I like non-barrel proof. What's the main difference between High West Double Rye versus Son of Bur Rye? Son of Bur Rye is a hell of a lot better. Double Rye is like a little bit sweeter, I think, and a little bit less complexity. It's a little lighter, I feel like.
Find things I haven't drank in a while. It's rough.
What are you just walking around aimlessly?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can put some of these things back.
Well, you didn't.
Hey, we didn't talk about this one.
Oh.
Real quick, TLDR on that. We just think people are gonna try to make whiskey not take very long to age in the future. Glyph, Cleveland,
Infused.
Adam and Eden or whatever, Eden and whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're gonna try and cheat age, and it doesn't go well.
Yeah, cool.
Ever.
All right, you want to
Yeah.
throw this one back in
TLDR.
the glass because we don't like that bottle?
Fucking whip it.
Thanks, Jack of all blades. I just spit my Knob Creek single barrel 14.5 year out. What did you say, dude? Weather foolproof in all caps. Which one is this? Oh, you're just gonna drink that. All right, that's cool. That's super cool. Okay. Dude, that's a new bottle.
I can't wait for the playback on that because you like
That's a
watch me
new
throw it, and then
bottle.
all of a sudden I tense up a bit, and I'm just like, boom.
Gosh, dude, that's a new bottle. The Son of Bur Rye is a hell of a lot better, and I love double rye. So.
Here I am just sitting here without whiskey.
You don't deserve whiskey. This bottle's a month old.
Well, they should probably glue their fucking caps better.
Jeez, dude.
Oh my god, I don't know if I can get this out. I saw something about a red pill.
Once the 107 antique goes up to 50 bottle, it's 50 bottle here. I'm done buying it. There's no way I go after full proof at what I'm sure will be a crazy price. Yeah, I would love to get a full proof, a bottle, and like a 2-ounce sample for a review. I don't care if we get one to keep or not, but I'd love to do a review.
I just wanted a Russell store pick.
Dude, I got you, bro.
Okay. You're gonna get it too. Yeah. You're like a fucking beaver.
I'm basically a shark. Oh, there's so much cork in my mouth.
Yeah, I would. Okay.
That's how you open corks.
What are you, a fucking pirate?
Take the red pill for a rabbit hole. You will never be the same nowadays. Stuff will taste like swill.
You just close.
It's just a whiskey hat, dude.
Yeah, you wanna.
What's the verdict on Traverse City? Their source stuff's great.
Yeah.
Sourced barrel proof rye from Alberta is great.
Yep.
Their sourced MGP bourbon is great.
I mean, that's
I
what
don't
Lot
love
40 is,
I
isn't
don't
it?
love
That's
their
Alberta,
young
isn't
stuff.
it?
That I wouldn't say that because I don't think it is.
When did we just look up that as Alberta? Oh, it's Whistle Pig. Shit,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Lot 40 I don't think is that at all.
It was the piggyback
Lot
rye.
40 is theirs.
Yeah. Sorry, Lot 40.
Take the red pill.
good.
Which one was the red pill? The Matrix or not the Matrix? Was the blue pill the Matrix?
No,
Or was
the blue pill was you
Wake
wake
up?
up in your bed.
Okay. So the red pill
No,
is
wait.
you want to see some
I
real
literally
shit.
just watched it the other day.
Yeah. Take the red pill for a rabbit. You will never. I don't understand, man. Couldn't believe I watched it in the Total Wine State. Got the last bottle aged straight rye. Good stuff, dude. Love straight rye. Jack of all blades. Anyone in Northern Kentucky go to Union 42 Bourbon and Brew. They have good bourbon selection and always a few dusties. Where's our coins? Pretty sure. Yeah, that's them.
Union, yeah.
That's who I Whiskey She Wines actually teamed up with to make these coins.
Bourbon and Brew.
Yes.
They have a bunch. If you go to Bourbon and Brew, pick up some of these coins.
I
'cause
don't know if
they're
they're
there.
even selling them.
I
Might
think they
just be I Whiskey She Wines selling them.
They said that they had to go get
Oh,
some
you're
from
right.
them
You're
because
right.
they sold out of all the ones that they split with Bourbon and Brew.
Yeah. Most Chun said, just getting kind of a late start tonight, and you know what? My notifications for Bourbon Junkies Live just popped up. That's annoying. That
Sorry, man.
Yeah. If you follow us on Instagram, I'll always post it there ahead of time. I always post it on Patreon ahead of time, Facebook ahead of time, and on YouTube ahead of time.
And we have a problem, so we just drink for a really long time.
Very good point. ADHD Fishing says, God damn it, fire Sean. I can literally be there in 5 hours to pick up his slack. I don't know what you...
bro.
Oh, it's for the cork. It's for raking the cork.
I don't know what you want me to do. I can't wait. I need to find that clip for the playback.
Andrew Sproul says, got a corkscrew, and then like 2 counts later goes, Dan's a real life corkscrew.
Yeah, he is.
True.
I'm surprised he didn't just suck it out of there, to be honest.
Jack of all blades. Cork is from a tree and technically wood. Dan having wood in his mouth isn't anything new. He looked pretty well practiced. Dude,
Yeah.
that was fucking solid. I'm gonna be honest. I liked that. It took time to get there, and I enjoyed it. I was referring to the Wild Turkey Dusty as the red pill. Oh, dude, I've never had it.
Who asked for the Rick House on this? Richie Z. It is Rick House D. floor. Well, that can't be right. 561.3.
It's probably floor 5, barrel 61.
61.
Nope.
Rack 3.
Rack 61, barrel 3, something like that.
It's barrel 17-0752.
Holy fucking shit!
Hey, Napa Valley. That's another one. Did we talk about that?
No, we
for
didn't.
someone that was
in Detroit, Napa Valley beverage. Some of these places will do samples for store picks before you drink them, or before you buy them. You want to hear what Ryan Elvis just said?
Hit me.
Balling out of control. You ready?
Hit me.
I'm sending 12 turkey samples blind. Go ahead and spit that whiskey. Go ahead and just spit her right now, dude. 3 sets of 4 to do what
Thank
you
God.
want with. Holy fuck. Be drunk, I guess? Nothing quite from the 60s, not quite balling like that, but several that should give you all a nice dusty experience. Listen, we've never... What's the dustiest thing we've ever had? Like a 2012?
2004.
12? I'm
No,
going 12.
we had Evan Williams 2004. Remember?
That's not a dusty.
That's a dusty.
No, they're only on 10.
We couldn't even drink in 2004.
They're old. Yeah, but it was barreled in 2004. It wasn't bottled in 2004. That's fucking nuts. Ryan, that's super cool of you, for real. Did you just fucking fart? Dude! Well, there goes everybody, dude. God.
You just fucking cheered.
Oh, I drank some dusty Old Forester a couple weeks ago. Pretty tasty. I actually saw somebody post on Facebook about
That Mike picks that up.
I
It would
hope
be
so,
amazing.
dude. They had somebody on Facebook posted. It was like a bar that posted.
good.
They had 3 handles of dusty Old Foresters.
Well, we have one of the old label 86s.
Yeah, but I mean that's not a dust. It's like a few years old.
Basically dusty.
It's a few years old. Morgan Downton, can the next live stream be about blending existing whiskeys like we share? You explore some homemade blends titled. Will it blend?
Yeah, that's what his infinity bottle is. You want to see how full that is? The answer is no, it doesn't.
Will it blend? The answer.
When's the last time you brought out our infinity bottles? Yours is still, it's literally almost to the cork.
That's because I added a bunch of shit to try to get some of the other shit out of it.
Mine's half-ish.
Ryan
Good.
said, happy to spread the turkey gospel. We're happy to enjoy it. We appreciate it. Gosh, dude. Well, you know
It's good stuff. That's actually really good. I don't know if I've had that.
You have. I brought it to your house, actually, so.
That makes sense. I feel a little upset that you not only opened that with your teeth, you're also now just drinking it.
My bottle, I paid for that one.
Ah, cool, man.
Ooh, so cherry. Like black cherry. That's interesting. Where's our...
Finish off nice and hoodie.
There's a cork.
It's a nice
Hold on.
hat. Yeah.
I'll grab one for it.
What are you doing?
Grab a cork.
You just gonna go to another bottle?
Grabbing a cork for the bottle.
Ah.
These are our options.
You can probably find one that
One of
fits.
these.
I bet you that one does. Right
You
there.
always keep your corks from your empties.
Look, right there.
That's a High West cork. Wow, it even fits the bottle. We could probably throw this one away.
Nailed it. I mean, that would probably also work. Is that a Bland's topper?
That's a
Rock Hill Farm, yeah.
Get your shit together.
I knew what I wanted to say. It was the same thing, just different.
Chadster, I have a bottle of Old Fitz 9. I don't want to open it until special occasion. How is it? Great.
You have to open it though.
It's great.
Wait, which one's 9? Oh, that's the second one. Yeah, that's the cinnamon bun.
Really good.
13 you have to open, and
We don't have a 13.
you know
bud.
what that is?
We have an
It's
11.
11.
and a
The
9.
13 is the next one coming.
Richard Z.
The 11 started bad, but opened up really
The
good.
11 took a long time to open up, but when it did, we loved it.
Yeah.
The 9 opened up, started good and opened up well. So.
Yeah.
Tight fit. Dude, Brett's in here. Well,
Hey, we
drank
already
his
drank
shit,
your
dude.
stuff, man. I want to check the beginning of this. Thank you.
Thank you for the. We still actually have those
Oh.
4 samples are from him.
Oh yeah, we haven't shot that whiskey war, but we
not.
we had the.
No, we have shot that whiskey war actually.
Have we?
Yeah, it's not out yet.
Oh, that's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming
Oh,
out.
I gotta edit that. I just remembered. Sean just Sean just stuffs it in with no lube. He didn't. He did not wet that cork, if you know what I'm saying. We didn't test it. It is not that tight. I'm going to be honest.
Is it leaking? No.
It's very easy to turn.
Dude, don't.
It's very easy to turn. Oh, gosh, dude.
Holy fuck. I thought you were literally trying to pull on that.
No! God. The sad thing about turkey was I used to buy those handles of Turkey 101 in the early 90s mixed with Mountain Dew.
That was what Mountain Dew was made for. Was
No, it wasn't.
yes, it was.
A mixer? No,
Yeah,
it wasn't.
a whiskey mixer.
No, it was not.
Look it up.
I've never heard of. Why is it not Jack and Dew? Why is it Jack and
Because
cocaine?
people were like, "That's fucking disgusting."
Really?
Don't do that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried it?
I'm not gonna do it.
If that's what it was made for, I feel like you gotta try it. Do you guys ever worry that your whiskey collection will outlive you and it makes you sad? Nope! Because I have a
It
child.
definitely will. He'll never drink. Watch.
Maybe not.
Bet.
He can sell it. If it's not open.
It's all open
If
though.
it's not open. The Old Forester 2015 is not open. He can sell that one.
Mountain Dew, made for whiskey.
Nuh-uh.
In the
Tennessee
1940s,
bottlers.
as a mixer
No
in the 1940s.
way, dude.
Yeah, bud.
It probably tastes
Preferably
different. then.
whiskey. Yeah, it was in the 1940s. Of course,
Mountain
it
Dew with
tasted
vodka,
different.
though. It really was. But the recipe for Dew has changed. That doesn't
Oh, yeah.
Jerry Boy said it's better with vodka. That's what I said, man. That's what I said.
That's
dude.
because they put so much fucking sweetener in it and shit nowadays.
You want to finish the 4 grain and end it? Finish the 4 grain and end it. You want some water first? You got, you got
I'm
water.
gonna butt chug that water when we're done here.
Wow. Hey, bro. That was so aggressive for no reason whatsoever. Oh, gosh. Took your advice, went to the bar that had Van Winkle 13 rye. No, right. And
How much
had
was that?
them bottle it for me. 2 shots left. Cost me $45 with the bottle? That's a steal. Wait, you got 2?
What was a fucking pour?
You got 2
That's 3
shots
ounces, give or take, yeah.
with the bottle. Let's call it 3 ounces for $45.
Okay.
That's a steal. How
Done.
was it? Did you drink it? If so, how was it?
I mean, you paid, what, 31 for an ounce of Willet 9 years. That's a really good fucking deal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a hell of a deal, dude. That's a $1,500 bottle.
Turkey Dew. There you go.
All right, I'll try it. I'm trying it. Jack of all Blaze wants to do butt chug. Get on the table. Take your pants off.
Hey, that's going to be Patreon only, and it's going to be a tier that we don't have yet.
We have like $100 tier, dude.
It's going to be up
It's
there
like the
with
I Whiskey
the
She Wines
Sam's
tier.
Tits tier.
Okay. We're gonna drink the rest of the 4 grain. After we drink the rest of the 4 grain, there's not a bunch left. But after we drink the rest of the 4 grain, we're gonna end her. We're gonna shut her down. Cheers.
I got to finish this and shut it down, so... There's two
Smell
points.
yours. I won't drink it.
Charge me for
This
one
is
shot.
not 4 grain.
You suck.
That's Willet. Where's
Sure
my
is.
4 grain?
You chugged it. Oh, that's what you were coughing up earlier. You thought it was.
No, because I had 2 Willets. So this is the 6
Six.
year. The 9 was the one I died on.
So where did you just chug all of your Willet or your 4 grain? Oh, Dan's drunk. Cheers with the 4 grain. You're right, DJ. I'm right here with it.
Cheers.
What an asshole. That sounded like a big old shed.
Cheesy said, great live, guys. You did a good job, dude.
I mean, if I have to butt chug anything, 4 grain is gonna be up there. Let me tell you what.
What a beautiful bottle of whiskey. Oh, this bottle is why Amaranth of the Gods is the. If I got to pick one bottle all year,
I forgot that's a thing.
this bottle is the reason that I want Amaranth of the Gods.
One of these days, I'd like to see the Tornado Survivor and be able to try it. It's basically what you just told me.
That was adorable. I just saw one of those go for like $2,000. Yeah, $2,000 on secondary. God, someday I'd like to see the $2,000 bottle be in my mouth. That's what you said. Gosh, man.
This smells pretty good though.
Oh.
Got them whiskey taste buds.
Those are nose buds.
Yep.
So that Colonel Taylor 4 grain is fucking good. You'll be fine. Just take their sound course for a few grand. You'll be good. Listen, dude. If I could afford it, I'd do it to hang out with them.
Yeah.
If you blend Burr with Son of Burr, is that, too dirty and taboo? History shows incest can provide strange results like Sean. Dude, I used to make the joke that Sean was incestuous all the time. Not for any reason at all, just for fun.
Like a real McAsshole.
It also reminds me of Game of Thrones, so both
They
good
dead.
times.
Spoiler alert.
Chanster. Oh my! You said spoiler alert after you said the comment.
It's Tuesday. Get with it.
Holy shit. Dude, Chingon's here. Chingon just got in here, dude.
Finally got a 1920.
Yep. I hope you enjoy it, man. 4 grain or Winners Knights Dram? I don't know if I can get it out.
4 grain?
Oh no, I need an adult.
Oh my
I
god.
saved it.
4 grain. He's working from home tomorrow. Like, did you really have to try midwinter to put it next to 4 grain?
Close.
Oh, here, let me
close.
throw it out there.
It's close for me.
I just want to pour this in my mouth and just have it pouring out in a waterfall onto the table. Oh, that's cool. They're like not even comparable. It's a really good rye.
It's one of the best ryes ever made.
Ain't no 4 grain.
It's one of the best ryes ever made. 4 grain is one of my favorite bourbons they made.
Ain't no.
Phil just said my heart just stopped.
Why?
Why? Why?
Because we're the 3 best friends that anyone could ever have.
I don't know. It's hard to compare bourbon and rye.
Yeah.
But those are 2 of my favorite bottles on the planet right there.
4 grain.
It did not disappoint. I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed 1920, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Because people always ask, it's like, all right, what are your...
We gotta shut this shit down.
People always ask, it's like the bottles that I'd buy, and I always just tell them, just buy 1920.
Yeah. $60. Mash and Drum said 70 in his area, which is a bummer. 60 though. Fucking great.
Yeah.
Expel, we're gonna end this. I just want to know why Expel's his heart.
Yeah, that's all I'm really...
Expel, what's up? What's going on?
Tell me where your heart's at here.
Sean's a spitter. You look like a spitter, dude. I'm gonna be honest.
Right in your face.
I'm gonna end this. You know, we'll end this right now with this one. Is it
a haiku?
Nope.
No.
We had a conversation at work today. How much money would it cost for you to be with a man for the rest of your life in any way he wanted? You can be his friend, you cannot be his friend. And you're single going into it. You're not leaving Gabby to do it. Just a single dude, you're straight. How much would it cost?
What do I have to do?
Anything he wants. Hang out, fuck.
Oh, anything he wants.
Anything he wants. You're his. He's very rich. How rich does he have to be?
How old is he?
Doesn't matter.
It does.
Nope.
If I gotta live through like a couple years of this, or like a couple days of this, it's a difference.
Pick. No, for the rest of your life. At least in.
So he's my age.
For the rest of time, and you have to be faithful.
Oh, I just murder him then.
Nope, not one of the options. You have to live it out. He has to die by natural cause, like on his own.
I'm good.
No amount of money?
No.
I said a bill, easy. Somebody offered me a bill, I'm single, don't care. Because here's the thing, the other option is...
His beck and call, he's turning you inside out.
If he wants. A bill, dude.
Nah.
And here's why I said $1 billion. Because now he'll also support anything you want to do. You want to run a business? He'll fund the business.
Thank you, Morgan. Shit did just get weird.
So it's a game for pay.
I
Listen, dude, we had this conversation at work today. I just didn't know your answer. A couple of people said 500 million.
They're just dead wrong.
I said $1 billion easy. No consideration. You're single, you're lonely, you're chilling at $1 billion. I don't care if it's Jimmy Buffett. You ever seen him?
Is Jeff Bezos leaving
What,
everything
Warren
he's
Buffett?
worth?
Jimmy Buffett? Warren Buffett? Which
Warren
one's-
Buffett. Jimmy
Warren
Buffett's the Margaritaville.
Yeah, he's not that rich. He's not rich. Yeah.
Gunshot is natural cause, yeah.
Yeah.
Lead poisoning.
It's not an open relationship. You gotta stay. Gotta hang out. Be faithful.
But you said I was
faithful. You're faithful.
You said I had to leave Gabby to do it.
No. You never you didn't know Gabby. You were just single.
Oh. Okay.
Like you were just living your life.
I thought I could live my life now.
No.
In some old.
No, because that was the thing is they were the person at work asked me and said you don't know Holden and Ricky they don't exist. $1 billion, dude. Ching on damn IT conversation. Yeah, weird department. Huh?
For the rest of my life, though.
For the rest of their life.
I gotta envision that this guy's 98 and
they're
about
a
to
billionaire.
Die.
Most of them aren't 20.
Jeff
you know
Bezos is not very old.
He's 50 something.
Okay. So he's gonna rail you for the next 25 years.
You get a new purse every week, dude.
We need to fucking end this.
Gotta shut this down.
This took a violent left turn.
Will the game be once a day? If you want.
Yeah, exactly. It's not worth it.
Listen, most old people aren't that into it.
Not worth it.
It's worth a bill.
No.
Here's now I'm gonna throw it into context and then we'll end this shit. I said for $470 is his worth. Thank you for trying to get us back on track. Show me getting paid for something you already done.
Wait, do I get all of those for 470?
I would imagine.
Yes, because Booker's 30th is the last one.
Yeah, I would pay that.
I don't care what's bundled with it. You have Booker's 30th.
Knob Creek 2001 around 100, $120. Knob Creek single barrel bourbon. I don't know, $50.
Could be good. I mean,
Twice
just tell them to
barrel
keep the
rye
twice
is
barrel.
$50. 30th is about $400.
Yeah.
Maybe $500.
I already get paid on the weekends, Jack.
So here's how I'll end it.
You're weird.
I said I would have one jet.
How about Matt? How big is this guy?
I'd have one jet for each whiskey collection. Each whiskey collection would hold my jet. So during the days, I'd just be hanging out on my own fucking jets. I'd have 6 jets. That one's Scotch, that one's bourbon, that one's rye, that one's Irish. Or
Which
some
one do you
other
get plowed in?
Whichever one he wants. That's kind of the point. But I'm just plastered all the time, and I have the craziest collection in the world. You're like, oh, 4 grand, 700 secondary. I got all of them.
Hey, bro, you didn't peek Chew. I see choosing you.
I got all of them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that part. That part's to figure out. But Jack of all players said Jimmy Russell. That's incredible. All right, we're wrapping
Dan would
this
do that
up.
for less than a bill if it's him.
Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe on this video or any other one you watch. New video out Monday, Thursday.
Or you have to find out who we really are, and you're real done with us.
Yeah.
Dan,
Dan's
there.
$1 billion fucking dollars. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for all the super chats. Absolutely ridiculous. We drank more of this bottle tonight than I expected to because of you guys. And
wait, so you do that for $1 billion? Jeff Bezos has 150 billion.
yeah, he has to give me one.
What are you gonna do for
Everything's
him?
free at $1 billion. Whatever he wants. All right.
Jesus.
Thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
These are always so much fun, so
Enjoy
I'm
your
glad we
day.
keep doing them.
We'll see you guys at a later date. In
Thursday. You'll see us Thursday.
You will see us Thursday as long as I can get that video edited.
You will, I promise.
I never have now. So. Whoa! Okay.
I am just waiting to hear some smashing bottling behind me.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Hugh?
Oh, it didn't end!